back last week, and they said, the Igbos, we must find a way of checkmating them. I sat there in the midst of them. And the man said, you are not even saying anything. I said, what is the offense? He said, they are bought everywhere in Lagos. They are buying and buying. And I said, when they came with gun and shot your people, or your people collected money for the purchase. Baba looked at me and said, why are you like this? I said, I'm like that. Did your people sell to them? Or they brought gun and said, your land or your life? Why don't you learn their industry? Who asked you to sell your land? That was the end of the meeting. If you are going to invite me into a meeting where we are going to move the nation forward, don't pitch one tribe or ethnic nation against the other. It's not going to work for those of us who believe that the best of the North and the best of the South must come together to steer the ship of our nation. Do you understand?
There's something wrong. I beg, listen. Don't let me go there. You saw almost half of Lagos is gone. You sold the land, they got CFO, you are now coming to claim ownership of the area. You want to be chairman of the landlords association. Why you on paper you don't have anything. What to you? I tell you. You're intimidating Igbo people. You sold your lands to them. You used the money to go and spray a musician. And now you want to come back and claim ownership. Where is that done? There's something wrong. I beg, listen. Don't let me go there. You saw almost half of Lagos is gone. You sold the land, they got CFO, you are now coming to claim ownership of the area. You want to be chairman of the landlords association. Why you on paper you don't have anything. What to you? I tell you.
Touchdown, also game me. If I leave another time, no one nothing. Looking like a million pounds. Back in the solo back in the general solo back in the first time we they use lap that face. You know my style in a follow and I look good lie and they follow small. When you talk say I don't show love. Do I look like I give a fuck? Do I look like I give a fuck? Do I look like I give a fuck? I don't give a shot all my clothes. Do I look like I give a fuck?
Abdulaziz Umar talks, the ordinary president. I hear say our past leader don't sell our crude oil up front. Nigeria no get crude oil to sell to Dangote again. Me too, I hear that thing. Say all this money where they borrow during Buhari time, they use our crude oil where we never produce, give them as a security to collect the money up front. That's what I hear. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, President.
Yes, sir.
It's not a rumor.
Oh, it's not a rumor?
Yeah, they sold it. It was a swap bid done by Mele Kyari.
This same Mele Kyari?
$3 billion.
$3 billion?
$3 billion. And they still apply again. They want to do same. It was done under Buhari and collected $3 billion. Now they want to swap again, multiply our resources and collect another, I think, is it 2 or 3 billion. Still, they are still on the process. But it's not a rumor. It was done and sealed. So we have no crude oil for now. It has been mortgaged. That is the fact. So it's not a rumor.
Thank you very much. Make we appreciate elder statesman. Ah!
They want patriotism. They want us to be patriotic. Hungry people to be patriotic.
Yes, we will be patriotic. We will be. We will continue to be patriotic. Please.
A hungry man, my ordinary president.
We will continue to be patriotic. Please. Please. We will continue to be patriotic. Nothing will affect our patriotism. We will. We will deal with them. But we will continue to be patriotic.
Governors to get to the people at the grassroots.
When you say, for example, just a moment, when you say, for example, that Bola Tinubu has the best policy ideas, that doesn't go down well with Otunbase Ushowumi, who believes that that is not true. What evidence do you have to show in comparative analysis that Bola Tinubu's policies are better? Agreed, campaigns are over, but we're talking about executing ideas and policies for the benefit of the average Nigerian citizen. How are these policies better? If they are better, are the lives of Nigerians better for it? That's a big question. How do you prove that these ideas or policies or campaign promises of the Bola Tinubu campaign was better than any of those other two?
Sheon, if we don't look at the fact of some of the things that has happened with this government, we probably would understand why his policies are better. One, if we look at what has happened to our revenue has gone up, and nobody can deny this fact. We have about $5 billion that has been paid in forex backlog. We have our debt servicing to GDP it has come down from 98% to 68%. Are we not seeing it? The ways and means that was taken by previous government, about 7 trillion has been paid, and about 21 trillion has been securitized through treasury bills and bonds.
So some of the facts may not be totally right, Seyi, especially in terms of the revenue. If you talk about the disparity in the sharing formula, after the removal of subsidy, yes, there are more money to share, but those who will say, even before Buhari left office, they were still sharing up to 920-something billion. So, but with the removal of subsidy, of course, naturally, when you're not paying, the money is going to be somewhere. But the question is, where is the 50-something% that went to the federal government? What are the evidence of what it has been used for? Those are critical questions. In the last 1 year, what has the federal government gotten? What are the benefits on the average persons and their livelihood? What effect does it have on the economy? What are the indices to show that there is growth? In other way, there are about 10 digits difference from the last 1 year in almost all the economic indices of the nation at the present.
One of what I want to look at first. Some of the achievement of this government, we are not oblivious to it. And like I said earlier, if by now we have paid back our forex backlog that we all know, there was a problem even with Air Nigeria, about $5 billion has been paid. Our external reserve has risen from about 34 billion to about 7 billion, 3 billion on it. Debt servicing ratio, we're talking about it just now. It has dropped to about 68%. For the first time in this country, we have the highest number of budget for the military so that they could tackle insecurity in the country. And we are saying that we're not seeing what the government is doing. We're not the amount of agriculture to make sure that food inflation comes down in the country, to make sure that we farm more, we increase our agricultural output. These are the things that we're not oblivious to. We also see what is happening in terms of
Okay, while he's busy trying to come back, let me just say one or two things. First of all, he has to understand that you will have to redenominate the naira value for his forex equivalent. So when you say you have more naira, and that means the country is richer, you are joking. How much is that money in his dollar equivalent now?
Compared to 1 year ago.
Compared to 1 year ago. When we're talking about food inflation, It's more than 40%, you know, and that's within the last 1 year. Then in terms of government priorities and where the government is spending this money, when you start saying you are buying an aircraft, you are renovating your VP's house as if he was living in a dustbin, you know, these are the things you do that makes the society a bit irritated. Oh, he's saying that the money they get, they are investing in agriculture. Every year, you have about 3 agri circles: wet season, dry season, wet season. You know, so more than in 14 months, if you had started when you were supposed to have started, you would have gotten, all your grains would have been back up. Do you understand? If there is crisis in one part of the country, is there a law that says another part of the country cannot be opened up? You know, the problem with those who support the Bola Tinubu administration fully is that they think that those of us who say, why don't you look at this, why don't you like that, we have personal issues against them. No, we don't. I have said it here and I insist. They have campaigned on these policies. They are running the policies they said they were going to run. These policies have its own implications. The Nigerian people are seeing the implications now. It's 1 year and 2 months gone. We should give them, because except we want to disrupt democracy, which took us so many years to fight for, we don't have a choice. But that choice that they think we don't have, we have. Because if they like, they should not listen to the agitations. There will be a day when those agitations will come to bite them in the ass. And that's at the next election date. Because society will not wait for government. Government is the one that has to rush to meet the people where the people are. If you deceive yourself that there's no poverty in this land, it means you've not gone around the country.
But do you think that this government can turn things around? Do they have the capacity? Let's assume that this is a teething problem. But for the interest of our nation, if you are talking about solution, does this government have what it takes to turn things around?
I had advised that unusual time requires unusual strategy. Expand access to the president. That conversation that the former Senate whip, who has apologized now, was Senator
Aline
Dume. As annoying as it may be to their ears, there is a need for them to listen and listen well. When you have this kind of scenario, what would Democrats of the past do? Maybe they will have 37 presidential liaison officers appointed, who will be the appointees of the president in each of the states to carry down and drill down the intentions and the energies of the presidents to the state. Because it seems to be, to me, that there is a lacuna between what the president thinks he's doing for the people and what is really hitting the people. He also has the misfortune of having appointees who have been called upon to come and work, and therefore they take it for granted the energies that those who worked very hard to get them to win election have put in. He needs to make sure, he needs to figure out a way to make sure that his ministers and his appointees are more relatable and they relate to the people, because they come from some constituencies. But if they sit with their nose up in the sky and leave the president to be screaming alone, even while these protest issues was going on, I was utterly disappointed that most of his people who have the right to spontaneously come and reach out to the people, they weren't doing that. And a president is just one man sitting down in a golden cage called a presidential villa, fully disconnected to the realities of ground. He needs people to help him bring these things and these explanations down. By the time you run a system where the vast majority of the people in the country are listening and acting on the stimulation of certain characters in our country, calling them out for a strike, you know that we're already losing the plot. Because under normal circumstances, those who are calling for the strike have never been people that have ever proffered half a solution before in their entire political experience and life in this country. Why are the people listening to them? It is because they are harvesting the national hunger. They are harvesting the national frustration. They are harvesting the pains of the people. And the government has a duty to make sure that it is government that is serving the interest of the people. Yes, I accept that the times are very tough. The war in the Ukrainian area and Russia is affecting the price of grains all over the world. That's a fact. There is a bit of a crisis all around because you see England, you see some other locations today, they are up in arms. Part of it has to do with cost of living problem. But in Nigeria, the poor here have been enduring like forever. There has to be a day when the poor can start to see that we are normalizing the gap between how those that are fed fat of government and those that are in the rural areas are living. And if you think speaking on top of their head and trying to minimize their hurt and their pain is the way, you must be joking.
But I ask a question. Do you think in the character of a Bola Tinubu, he has a capacity? Because for a fact,
know him well.
Anyone who changes the challenges of a particular nation in their toughest period usually becomes a hero. Does a Bola Tinubu have the tendency to turn things around and become a hero of a leader that Nigeria owes for?
I think he has. I know him well, and I have my great expectation as to what I know as his competence and his capability. I think he has about 10 months max to bring that which he wants to bring to the table that the people can see.
If after 10 months, change.
It will be over.
Really?
It will be totally all over. Look, listen. In 10 months' time,
you think that there's going to be some kind of revolution or uprising?
There might be no need for a revolution. People can be tired. People can be weary. I don't know what people will do.
But in 10 months?
If in 10 months' time, clear, relatable, accessible evidence that the people are now getting quality service is not on the table, he can forget about it. It will be over. Because that would have been 2 years of his administration. And in the third year, they'll be busy with trying to scheme and all that for election-related issues. That's it. It will be over.
So 10 months for Bola Tinubu to turn things around.
If he doesn't fix it in 10 months, it's over.
But does he have the capacity?
He ought to have the... I mean, Shewa, I always tell you, I tell you often, if Bola cannot fix it, sometimes I wonder who can. But he has allowed himself to be trapped by a few people. I don't know who they are. I don't want to use the often used word cabal.
But there is a cabal in the presidential villa.
There must be a reason why whatever he's doing is not reaching the people. There must be a reason why his people that are speaking for him are speaking.
So there is a hostage on the president.
I think there's always, I think every president will be a hostage. Everyone. Even Babangida was hostage of his people. Obasanjo was. Everybody is. But what one expects from Ashadi Bola Tinubu really is that one expects that he ought to know that the Nigerian people have forbore for so long. They have been enduring consistent pressure of constant devaluation and constant increase in cost of living. They have been enduring it. And there will come a time when they can no longer endure, and we're coming close to that. I say again, we are extremely lucky that this last couple of days where they've been, we have been lucky that it hasn't gone worse than this. All that brag and noise about the military is all brag. All the nations that are falling under as a result of people revolt, they also had military. And nobody in his right senses should wish for that for Nigeria.
So quickly, before I go to Seyi now,
yeah.
The question I'm asking is, how do we break the hostage around the president? We often hear about the cabal, and you are saying that Bola Tinubu also has some cabals around him, holding him hostage. How do we break this hostage around President Tinubu?
You see, every man who wants to lead must first of all find a way to keep reminding himself that I am here because of the people, not for these ones who come every day before me to genuflex and praise me. And that when the chiefs are down, I am the one who is going to carry the historical burden of any misadministration that takes place underneath me. Therefore, it is his duty to seek out alternative viewpoints, alternative voices in the country. I've also given him one get-out-of-jail card. He can appoint 37 presidential liaison officers, quality men across the whole state, whose duty will be to help ensure that at least those things that the federal government call intervention gets to everybody. Imagine when the federal government intervention gets to states and states governors are holding it or only giving it to members of their party. Remember that they got only 8-point-something million votes to win out of a nation of 220 million votes. So if you wait for APC people to clap for you, you'll be deceiving yourself, because that's just a minute number compared to 220 million or even more that our population may be. You need radical times requires radical approach.
All right.
Even for his speaking heads, I must say this. The people who spoke this government into reckoning, I've seen that almost all of them have been ignored. They are muted. You can't find them because they have been ignored. Some of them are brooding. Some of them are doing sit-down look. Some of them are instigating people at the back, because strangers who had no little or no contribution to the victory are the ones that are stepping forward and acting as if they know what's
All
up.
right. Seyi, do you agree that this, based on the position of Mr. Showumi, that this government is held by a cabal and held hostage? Do you agree?
Sean, I wouldn't say the president has been held hostage, but I would say that some of his appointees who are around him have not shown enough capacity, and maybe that is what is holding the president hostage. And I want to 100% agree with Otumba Showumi where he talked about the president appointing PLOs in the 36 states and the FCT so that the interventions of the president can get to the grassroots. People who are competent enough and are more than willing to do the work for the president. And the reason why I say this, like he rightly mentioned, is that some of these interventions are sent to states, and some of these governors go back to reback them and package them in their own names because of their own gain, you know. And it is sad. We saw what happened in those states during this protest, where rice are being stored and people stopping the place to carry rice. It is sad to know, and to think that the governor of Edo State came out to meet the protesters to speak as if he's working in their favor, and yet in your state, rice that have been sent for intervention are being hoarded in a warehouse. This is sad. And you know, like I said, I agree with Otumba. I think for me, I'll say in another year, a year and a month, because I believe in two. By the time it is 2 months, 3 years, if people don't feel succor from the pains that they're feeling right now, I am afraid. I don't know where the president will go from there, and you know, and so I believe that this thing needs it's very urgent, and drastic actions have to be taken for people to know what the presidency is doing. We are in a generation where people hardly read anymore, and so some of these government policies that are sounding ambiguous, you know, the media age should be able to come together, put them into videos, voices, so that people can listen to them. Let the people at the grassroots be able to listen. Put them in different languages that the people can understand. Let people see what the government is doing. And the moment, sometimes some of these steps that are going to be taken by the government don't need to.
All right, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I still have a presentation to give, but I just wanted to come in because of this particular video. I appreciate every one of you right there. Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all you do. Happy Sunday to you. Thank you very much, Abu Azim, Madam Iris Finest. I can see you as well. Madam Lady Eugenia, thank you very much. Good evening to every one of you. Ajio Bright, Ajio Deborah, I can see you right there. Bretta Samota, thank you very much. Thank you, Abu Azi. God bless you all. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, thank you, my good people. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Patricia Enofe, my dear sister. I can see you as well. I'm going to showcase so many people on the screen later on because we have a lot to showcase. Madam Patricia Tagbujumi, good evening to you, ma. Thanks for all you do. Emmanuel Shooks, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate every one of you right there. God bless you all. But I'd like us to move on. As you all can, you heard him. You know, that was two persons talking there with Cheun Okimbale. I like the fact now that the people in Tinubu's cabinet, or rather, Tinubu's consecrated supporters, some of them are now stylishly saying the facts. Now, they've given Tinubu now 10 months from now. If Tinubu did not do well, turn everything around within now to the next 10 months, then, including those that supported him and those that did not support him anyway, should drag him out of Aso Rock. Yes, should be dragged out because you cannot be there for yourself. You should be there for the people. Do you know why? Even the 10 months is too much. The reason why Tinubu have to have 10 months, they are giving him 10 months. Although to me, it's still too much. But let's assume that 10 months, we all are living with it. Because all the satanic politicians, both past and present, that have ruled and still ruling in Nigeria. In case you're not aware, the 4 years that they are ruling for, this satanic set of people normally rule for just 2 years. Yes. Do you know why they rule for just 2 years? They rule you for 2 years. They use 1 year to prepare for their satanic re-election, while the last year is for preparation to move on to the next tenure. This is what these guys are doing. So if you are looking forward to any third year from these people, you are just wasting your time. Third year doesn't work with them because that is when they use to prepare themselves, bribery and every other satanic activities to make sure that they are being re-elected again. Tinubu have been given 10 months by these two persons. Seyi Law, you know, he used to be a comedian, if I'm not mistaken. Seyi Law is currently the senior special advisor to Ondo government. You know, yes. He's a consecrated supporter of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He's the one that said that Peter Obi wouldn't have been able to do anything better than what Tinubu is currently doing. Yeah, he said that. And he was lambasted, seriously, you know, on social media. But still, you know, this is where we find ourselves. It is crazy. I'm going to take people's reaction later on that speech from him. But you heard him. Tell us, what do you think? 10 months for Tinubu to change the narrative, even though we all know that he ringed himself to that seat. But we just want a better Nigeria. The reason why every one of us are supporting A or B or C, D, because we want Nigeria to be better. Nobody is actually supporting anybody because of the person. That's what you are supporting, because of just the person. You are supporting anybody today in Nigeria because you are looking for somebody that can give you that better life that you hope for or craving for in our country. That's why you're supporting anybody. I said it so many times. If maybe after Tinubu ringed himself to become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and he started doing the right thing in Nigeria, I will be the first to praise him here. Because for me, he get the lane where me they follow my own lane. I know they follow the crowd because everybody, I don't conform. I don't embrace conformity. Oh, because everybody is doing it, let me do. No. If criminal thief himself enter Edo State governor, for example, today, and he become the best governor ever Edo State had ever had, I will sing the person's praises. Because trust me, if you are waiting for these people to legitimately come in and do the right thing, they are not allowing the people that want to legitimately come in to do the job. So, for example, somebody can't ring himself. Because, okay, if I vote now or if I contest now, they're not going to let me enter. They're not going to let me enter. Make I use guru everything to do this thing. But as long as I repair the country, you that is criticizing whoever you are criticizing today, you will be the first to praise them. Thank you very much, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I'd like us to continue from here.
poverty, lack of infrastructure, politics, everything is local. And now you're looking for a solution, you're starting the solution from the top. You need to also take the solution from the bottom. So that's why I said I like the fact that we are talking now. Some of us have been talking for 24 years. Now government wants to talk because there is a protest. And I just hope that we'll sustain that talk, that discussion, that conversation. Also, some persons have proposed a sovereign conference, a national conference again, you know, and then let us look at our constitution. We don't need a conference. We've had one conference too many. We don't need a conference to look at the constitution. We can consistently, these discussions, this conversation that we're having, let's look at, you were once in government. Just imagine a president sit down and say today, let me have, you know, an open conversation with Nigerians. Open the phone lines. I'll be on Arise, open the phone lines. Let's talk. You know the effects that will have on Nigerians to ventilate and also hear directly, don't prepare speech. And that will percolate down. You see, governors will also want to emulate, local government chairmen will want to do that. And then gradually begin to find a way. You know, you hear people directly talk and not talk through your aides. Because once you're in government, like I always say it, I'm never afraid of those people in authority. It is the people around the corridor of powers that I'm scared of. Because once you are in government, you're isolated from the reality. Yeah. They only feed you with what you want to hear until you leave government. And that's why the day they want to give you an appointment, they say, oh, no, he has an independent mind. Once you have an independent mind, then it becomes a problem. So we need to have this conversation and properly structure, you know, governance. Once we structure governance, we won't all have the same problem at the same time. And so you won't have a national call for a national.
Well, did Nigerian state governors receive any part of a certain 573 billion naira that President Bola Tinubu said was disbursed to them as economic relief for the citizens? All through the past week, a number of governors, including Seyi Makinde of Oyo State and Abdullahi Sule of Nasarawa State, did come out to deny knowledge of any such transaction. Who, between the president and the state governors, should Nigerians believe on this matter? And why should such a critical matter that could potentially affect the plight of millions of economically deprived Nigerians be reduced to partisan politicking? And what possibly can be the impact of bad governance and social upheaval on national development? For a bit of focus on that and more, we're now being joined by Dr. Sam Amadi, Director of Abuja School of Social and Political Thought. Good morning, Dr. Amadi. Good to have you on this Sunday morning on the morning show.
Thank you. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve, OJ, and my other sister. Thank you. Good morning. Happy Sunday.
Thank you. Thank you indeed. All right, let's talk.
And
Adesua, yes, Adesua is also here, looking radiant. All right, I'm sure that you've been following the brickbat between the federal government and the state government. And of course, it all stemmed from the speech, the statewide, nationwide address by President Bola Tinubu in the course of the protest, the 10-day protest, whereby he said that part of what his administration has done is to disburse a total of about 573 billion naira to state governments, and that people should also find a way to make their states accountable in all this noise regarding hunger, regarding hardship, etc. But of course, as you know, Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State was the first to come out to say that nothing of the sort happened. Nasarawa has joined, Osun State has joined, Abia State, all claiming that federal government didn't dish out any grant to them, that what they got was part of the NG Cares intervention, which was a World Bank assisted loan that states will be required to repay as part of the monetary, to take care of their needs, certain part of their need because of COVID-19. Where is the truth, Dr. Amadi? Was the president misled in his address, or are we just simply playing politics again?
Well, thank you very much for having me. Again, I think there are three issues I would like to focus on here. First is that We don't expect a high presidential speech of such critical importance addressing the nation as a way of ending national protest, that we will have basic facts of presidential action being disputed. So it will now have what looks like a presidential lie, and that's not a good moment for the president to lie, not just about recollection of facts. I was in Oyo, or I was in Owerri on 12th of September. Well, it didn't go there. Those are minor. Or maybe an expression of opinion or self-description for purpose of political capital that didn't turn out to be true. That speaks to the president's maybe honesty. But election, that's a different issue. But for governance, they're not getting it right, and that's the problem I see.
Yes, thank you, Doctor.
Okay, thank you very much, my people. We have to stop that video right there, but in case you want to know more, it's a very long video. They still have about 30 minutes to go. You can go to Arise and go watch it right there. But meanwhile, we have a Nigerian that cried out of the insecurity, comparing the insecurity in the Southeast and others, and the police force in the Southeast and other states. Let's listen to this quickly.
Just got back to the East for the first time in a while, and guys, I'm super scared of traveling from one eastern state to another eastern state. I wish the reason we are unknown gunmen, or the reason was more like kidnappers. I really wish these are the reasons, but the reason is something that pained me the most. I'm scared of traveling because of police. You should ask why. Today I was traveling. This has never happened to me before. Even SARS, when they meet someone that is coordinated, they respect themselves. But you go to North, travel to North now, go to Abuja, go to all these other states. Police behaves completely differently in the East. This is an appeal to the AIG of Omar here. This is a big appeal to the IG. Please, you guys should look into this. You people are turning this place. I don't know if I will say you are creating fear or panic in the mind of people, making it's not fueling insurgency, but I will call it making people uncomfortable in crazy ways. I was traveling today to Anambra State, and I bumped into this set of police people around Oji. I was terrified. They all had very serious AK-47s, double magazines, charged up. But the crazy part is they all had their faces covered with masks. They stopped my vehicle. I stopped. Everybody come down. It's just me and someone in front. Like, who is everybody? I came down. They are here for stop and search. They will search me. Nothing has prompted you to stop my... You've not asked for my ID. You're just on stop and search. Now, I said, okay, no problem. I don't have any issue. They searched me physically. Nothing. They searched my the person on the passenger seat. Nothing. They want to search the vehicle. I'm like, okay, no problem. As you're searching the vehicle, only caveat is that I'll be recording your hand movement as you're searching the vehicle. I on my camera recording of course, you can't even record their face because their faces are already covered. But the thing is that I'm getting a vibe from these people that these people are ready to kill and maim. I'm telling you, like, they're giving off that vibe. I've never been scared of the police in my entire life, but these people are giving off this vibe. So I'm being very careful with how I do my things, right? Now, one of them is doing their search and all those stuffs, right? I'm recording their hand. They're like, what am I doing? Why am I recording? Am I very stupid? Am I an idiot? This one? Do I want to be unfortunate? I'm like, I don't understand. Then, we had a bit, just we went back and forth. I'm like, it's my phone. I can record what you are doing. You are like, okay. Then the other one was like, don't I have eyes? Don't the other person have eyes? I say, eyes are not evidence of anything in a credible court of law. If you say, oh, I'm looking at you, you drop something in my car, for instance. Not saying you would, but if you do, it is meaningless to say, oh, I saw you drop it. What is that? Is that evidence? You can claim you did not drop anything, and I will be saying, I saw you drop it. Is your word against mine? and then you will carry me and go to somewhere middle of the bush, take all my money, and then probably kill me in the bush, with obviously for some useless reason. You don't have a body cam, because if you have a body cam, you can record it yourself. I don't really have to record, right? So I have valid reasons. Me personally, you have massive masks on your face. I'm already afraid of my safety to unthinkable levels. Now these guys brought me. They said, I should go to the back. Let them check my. The other one, don't rush. Collect my key. I'm telling you, this thing happened today. I'm like, what's going on here? Like, you didn't see anything in my vehicle. Then the other one came out. Don't let this man go. He's following us to the office. You understand? Today we'll show him that we'll collect his phone, we'll collect everything, and nothing will happen. No. I'm like, okay, this is escalating really, really quickly. The other one wanted to collect my phone. I put it out of his hand. I don't know why you want to collect. I don't know if the thing you smoke enter your head, you won't collect my phone. Then the other one was telling me, okay, I should calm down. It's not this kind of, it's not a place to do kind of thing. I've never seen this kind of police in my life, honestly. They've searched the car completely. They asked for my papers, I provided it to them. They asked for my particulars, I provided it to them. These people are what you call people out for trouble. Of course, they will catch criminals. But then, at the cost of what? What? At the cost of what? Because me, I'm a very stubborn person. That's why they are not able to do. Imagine someone that is not, like me, By the way, I think one of them knew who I was, and they are doing this. Imagine what they would do to that person. All right? I'm telling you, like, literally, please, Enugu Oji Road, Oji, as if you're going to Oka, please be careful. We are suffering insurgency. This is a new one. I'm begging IG, I'm begging AIG, please. If you guys can look in, which one is police masked, full on masked? You can't even see, you can barely see their eyes. As I was leaving, the other one was sending threats. That thing I'm looking for, I will find it. As I'm going, I'll find kidnappers on the road. That kidnappers, I don't want. I will find this, I will find that, I will find killers on the road. This one, I'm telling you, if anything I'm saying here is a lie, let me not see tomorrow.
Okay, that is the situation of a concerned Nigerian right there. I thought I should bring this to your screen to give awareness to other people currently traveling from left to right in Nigeria. You never know what might possibly happen, on your way. But meanwhile, let's take
the right thing to do is to reject the prescriptions of the IMF and the World Bank, remove fuel subsidy, float your currency, and so on and so forth, which have never assisted any country to develop. There is a group of countries, there are countries in the world today, insisting that we are not going to be tied to the American dollars. We want to trade among ourselves in our currencies. Those countries are in BRICS: Brazil, India, Russia, China, and South Africa. Others are joining them. Saudi Arabia has joined them, UAE, Ethiopia, Egypt, and others. Nigeria is not there. We cannot be more Catholic than the Pope. If friends of the West are joining BRICS, why are we not there? So that we can trade. Countries, Nigeria and other countries can trade in their currency. We trade in Naira.
Wow. Everybody's talking. This is beautiful. I like this. Everybody's talking. But meanwhile, my people, I want to go out of politics and talk about this particular issue that I've been trending since morning. I don't know if it started yesterday, but I saw it this morning when I woke up. A woman who traveled all the way from abroad, but I'm not too certain which of the country, with her husband and children. Immediately they arrived at the Monitala Mohammed airport. The woman was the one holding the passport of the family. Then she carried her husband's passport. She tear them into pieces and pour them for ground. A reason why a woman go do this kind of thing, me not know. I don't want to pass judgment, but I thought I should bring it here. Maybe some of you might understand, or you might have a different view from me. Watch this video.
Just a comment. Let's go. Come out. If you want to sleep there, you sleep there. Come and go. This is Nigeria. I hear you.
Voila. Voila. Bros, just take it easy. Just take it easy. No. That one don't do. That, no talk, you be mad. You be mad. As no talk, you be okay. As no talk, be okay. No, I saw you be for side flight since. No, I saw you be for side flight since.
All right, as we see that one, thank you, Madam Patricia. I can see already on the backstage. Thank you. As you see that one, that that video surprised me anyway, because I could not understand what happened there. Why be so when I go travel all the way from abroad, come Nigeria, you can't hear your husband passport? Does it mean say that you give her the paper? Or I could not digest what happened. Maybe I might get more view from you guys later on. But my last video for you guys here is one of the police. Should I say, is it a police what? Let me say police body, because I can't get the full information here. Let me see if I can get the full information here, because I really want to get it. Hold on, guys. I need to know his position, and can policeman will be okay. Nigerian police chaplain abducted in Zamfara begs for ransom after receiving deadly ultimatum from bandits. You know, so I want to listen to this pathetic plea from this victim and the daughter.
Good morning, Nigerians. My name is Isa Andrew. I work with I'm a serious staff with the Post Education Department. I also serve as chaplain. So I'm also the director of Communism and Interfaith Association of Nigeria. With me here is my daughter, Grace. On the 14th day of July, we were kidnapped from our home and brought to this very place. During the process of negotiation, my family negotiated a ransom, and 6 million naira was given. But on collection, it was discovered that 6 million naira is not enough. Another 6 million naira was demanded, and a buzzer, two buzzers, motorcycles, and a Honda was also demanded. I did all we could. We sold everything that we have. We sold our properties, sold our car, sold our items. We took loans. My brother took loans. My wife took loans. Men of goodwill also assisted us. All to pay that 6 million naira that was charged. As it is now, fellow Nigerians, I want to beg of you. I want to beg on our First Lady, the Mother of the Nation. Please come to our aid. She is the Esther of our time. Please come to our aid. Our daughter has been exposed to a lot of maltreatment, a lot of exposed to starvation. She don't even know what she's supposed to do. My condition is increasing every day. I'm diabetic. Please, I want Nigeria to come to our aid. I want Nigeria to come to our aid. Assist us. What is needed now is 6 million naira and 2 buzzers, motorcycles, and Honda motorcycle. Please come to our aid. Assist us. They have given us from now to Thursday next week. Otherwise, we are going to be executed. My wife is going to be, my daughter is going to be sent on marriage. She's just 13 years, SS1. Please help us. Help us. Help us. I need your help. Help us in this very journey. And the Lord will bless you. Thank you very much.
Wow, this is so shocking. Even though I know nobody should ask me, say they are kidnapping more people, but we cannot continue to justify it. We cannot continue to see it as a normal thing. Look at that innocent girl where they carry gun give. You know, now daughter be that, so they give her and gun me that they do that video. You know, 13 years old. They give until next week, Thursday now. And the people passing this information now, so because according to this man, I don't know whether now 6 million me here be 60 million. I don't know, 6 million I remain. I believe it's not 6 million, right?
He said they don't have pay 6 million, and now that they ask for another 6 million.
Okay, don't have pay 6 million, yes.
Yeah, they say they say cars, everything, pay 6 million. Now that they ask for another 6 million. Wait till they confuse me. Just say all this is Nari. If Nari, that country don't finish.
What do you mean if Nari? This person a popular person, and they say, you know, is a police, whatever. I don't know what it is, you know, but it's calling on the first lady though. It's calling on the first lady, Tinubu. What?
There was a police were released last week during the protest with different magazines and AK-47.
I can't. Your line not clear like that.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I said police were released last week during the protest with different ammunition, including magazines, AK-47, AK-49. No, see, let's be realistic. Is a police chaplain.
Yeah.
Is a police chaplain. Either way, the DPO of that police department, they know him. They should carry their police officer to go and rescue him now.
Now, wait till me there. Now, thank you, my brother. Now, what you just talk now? Say, are you sure it's real, or they are just trying to?
It's as simple. You have said it. Even was an update. You have said
it. The police go and rescue him.
It's as simple as that. The intelligence they use in the last 1 month and last 2 weeks to gather information of, let them use the intelligence now. In fact, it is worthless talking about this useless.
Honestly, at that point,
seriously, really useless. Because when we don't want to do protest, we have all intelligence.
Okay.
The foreigner is pushing the protest. This one is pushing it.
But I understand if the man are police or whatever it is, but the daughter, what about the daughter? 13 years old?
Mr. Elvis, people not die for the protest. People will die for the protest. They keep 14, 16 years old. People not die for the protest. Are there not people's children?
Okay.
People die for the protest.
And now these policemen are just thinking most
over 40 died in the protest. They were killed by the police. What are we saying? Let the police use their intelligence to rescue him. Now we want to see if Nigerian police are really working or not. They have magazine now. There's a picture going around. One of them had magazine around his neck. Please, IG, your chaplain has been kidnapped.
Mother Patricia, you wanted to say something quickly.
I wanted to say that it's a phone they used to record that something they send online now. So they should use their intelligence to go and find out where they are.
Yes, because the Nigerian police talk and say they can detect anybody commenting on social media, address and everything.
They're not going to rescue their own man, you know.
Yeah, you are right, Mother Patricia, because I remember say Nigerian police talk that thing, say when way they comment anyhow for social media, we can locate you anytime, any day, anywhere you day. We have the whatever to do this and all that, you know. But at the end of the day, look what is happening now. You know, it's crazy. This is
they use the word, we will fish you out. That's what they used that day. We will fish you out. So they don't go fish out where they are person. Shame on them.
But that I don't know. God, oh.
Mr. Elvis, don't let them work on your emotions. Don't let them use this on you to work on your emotions. See, this protest, this last protest has exposed them completely going forward. It has exposed them completely. I'm talking about the Nigerian police, the Nigerian army. In fact, the Nigerian army said they have intelligence. It's the Nigerian army we're talking about here. Nigerian army, the whole force. This one is a piece of cake. Let them go and
where DSS is.
Okay,
make them use this one come collect it with our hand. They won't come to say, oh, the pity there when they do this one. But when they buy our people, they know.
Okay, see what Nigeria police talk. Tell Nigerians for here. Watch this. Let me read this. As you can see there, that's Prince Olumuyiwa. You know, On the 27th of April, 2023, what he write be this. Say many here think they are untraceable. Very funny. I can give the details of every handle here within 2 hours, but we need to relate well with people to get close to them. And we should know that there are laws guiding our posts, publications, comments, etc. online. Then he went on. Another one again, we still use for here. He said you commit cyberbullying or stalking them. I will tell your location by the time you are picked up. I don't waste my energy on trial. We act when we need to act. When I see that one. Now,
and this is okay for them to act.
You said what?
Donald Trump. I said this is okay for them to act. Let them act.
Empty threat. Now book the bull, as Mr. Alex said.
Even apart from that, one American was kidnapped. They sent American soldiers to come rescue the person in Sambisa Forest. Now we saw all that they should see. Nigeria, I never knew that Nigeria we have this kind of ammunition until last week. So now they Chaplain, that is the person that is coordinating their fellowship. Is in charge of police fellowship, their holding fellowship, like Christian fellowship. Is the one in charge. Now they've kidnapped the person. You guys came out last week. Different ammunition, different tanks, tear gas, magazine, AK-47, Olumuyiwa, AIG, IG.
Let's move on.
You guys should go and rescue this person immediately.
Thank you very much. But meanwhile, mob terrorists are displaying money for inside bush. Taking pictures. Say before that, many years ago, these people that they cover their face, so they don't cover face anymore. See this one now, see them for inside bush. You see, see them, see money. They guess the funny part now be say they get social media platform where people they follow them, they don't go live, do everything for our own country. See them. And they see all this picture why they show now. So, but meanwhile, let's take on this article quickly. Ruben Abati say black man has not contributed anything except wickedness. He said Peter Obi talk like that. Then I'd like us to read it, then we'll take reactions. Former presidential candidate of the Labour Party LP, Peter Obi, has said since Nigeria politicians took over from colonial masters, they have only contributed wickedness. Peter Obi said most of the resources managed and maintained by the colonial resources were left to waste. He said he often doubted the essence of independence and how things were allowed to be wasted. The former governor of Anambra State, in an interview with Why Not Africa, while speaking on the economic opportunities in the Onitsha area of River Niger, Obi recalled that the Onitsha area of River Niger used to be a beehive of economic activities. He explained that the colonial masters built so many resources in the area that generated revenue for the country, but you won't know the amount of waste in this country. This alone, if properly utilized, can help the entire logistics system or transportation for farm product used to go through this facility. They were all built by the colonial masters since they felt it has been a waste. That is why I ask the question. The essence of independence, because the black man has not contributed anything except wickedness. Obi said that. Then people reacted in a different way on this. They reacted by lambasting on Abati, that Abati twisted the statement of Peter Obi. But in the last statement there, Peter Obi actually said almost the same thing, But meanwhile, let's listen to what people have to say here quickly. The first person that we have here is saying, from Taiwo, very untrue. Post should research more black people as so many in the advancement of technology and humanity. just because Poe did not win elections should not be amounted to running the black race down. Very childish accusations. Why someone else went on, Uzekai said, Ruben Abati, why are you always talking the polity? Please always report the whole sentence and not just the phrase, just for cheap publicity. Why the last person here, Ruben Abati, is full of mischief. This caption has nothing to do with what Peter Obi said. He simply called out Nigerian politicians for allowing the colonial infrastructure to be abandoned and laid to waste. What kind of journalism is this, if not petty and mischief? So, my people, in terms of article, I have two more to quickly bring in so that we can start talking. Then I have this one right here. Upon the hunger and all that, National Assembly leaders said to release 40 officials solve worth 2.8 billion naira to outgoing commissioners of Public Complaints Commission. My people, that's what we say upon, in the midst of the hunger, Nigerian politicians, they don't send anybody. They are still spending money anyhow they like. Sarah report, and I share this one this morning. But meanwhile, I would like to quickly bring another one here, which I think is the last one that I have for you guys. Yeah, the IGP. Okay, Abdul Malik. Okay, I don't accept you in. The IGP, Nigerians called for an immediate sack. End bad governance. Organizers demand immediate sack of IGP. President Bola Tinubu has been asked to immediately sack the Inspector General of Police, Olukayode Egbetokun, over the unfortunate killing of some of the hunger protesters across the country. Okay, guys, I've done my part. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you very much for your time with us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you for your time. I appreciate you all, my people. Press on the like button, help us to share. Press on the dollar sign if you can. Someone should buy me a coffee. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'd like us to start talking right now. But let me take calls quickly. For those of you that want to call in, this is the best time for you to call in quickly. I'm going to take 5 calls or less. Depend on how the calls comes in on time. If not, I'm going to start with my panelists anytime soon. Thank you very much, Mr. Chimeze, for calling in. Good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us.
Yeah, Mr. Davis.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet all Niger Watch family. Happy Sunday to all of us. Yeah, a new week I've started today again. Yeah, see, I want to the broadcast of the president called Jagaban. I think he was looking something to hold ground. That's why he mentioned that money, that palliative. I don't know whether it's a palliative or money given to the for the infrastructure for the state. You see, he don't have anything to say. He don't have anything to give to Nigeria. Rather to bring that in, to bring that money, to put that money in that broker so that people will now say, oh, they already give my state or my governor such money. Then what is going on? And they don't even know the history of the money given to the governors or to the states. I don't know, some of them say they didn't get it, some say they get it, but the president bringing it on the broadcast, I don't think it's necessary. It's not necessary, I mean to say. It's not necessary. So it's all because it doesn't have anything to give Nigerians. So some people are asking the Kaba. Do you know what is a Kaba? Do you know there is one interview? The one interview before he became a president. They interviewed him. He was talking about Kaba. But since he resumed as a president, have you had any kaba in his mouth? He's a kaba. I don't know why people will be looking for kaba. He is number one kaba. Okay, all this money being looted by them, because he followed loot the money, not others. Because if you are saying money they looted, he followed is number one. Let's say it the way it is. He's number one. Okay, now your Buhari, you really put as a president, he ruled for eight years. Then after you took over, then you know that there's corruption on his presidency or whatever. Then he never even care to start with them. Say, okay, let me this the money they are calling. Okay. The video you show on the side of Bracket family. Now 3 billion you already sold our crude oil. Then
okay, round up.
Okay, you know all of this. You never care to bring those people to book. Then you put only MFRA. MFRA is sovereign there. Malami, Buhari, and others, all of them. Why don't you say,
okay,
bring all of these people pass
thank you. Thank you.
Government to
Thank you, sir.
to book.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. All right, Mr. Ken, thanks for calling in. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Hello.
Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Yes, sir. This is Kenneth calling from Texas.
Talk to
I
us.
want to talk about that police officer that you showed on your TV just now. The guy that spoke on TikTok during the protest, it didn't take the time before they went to go and apprehend that guy. This is what I am saying, that Nigeria government have hand in banditry and kidnapping going on in Nigeria. People have to fact check these people. The police, even the commission, the IG himself, is a boy to Tinubu. Tinubu cannot do anything about it. They can't get rid of that guy. An advanced world they are living in. People lost their job for things like this. An officer of the law in that kind of situation is not being rescued. What a country Nigeria is. I beg, we Nigerians should know that Tinubu is just an illegitimate president. We don't need him there. We don't need vote in the first place. He puts himself there. He puts himself there to Nigerians. And we want to see what Nigerians can do. I know God will never leave him unpunished. God will punish him. Even at his old age, punishing Nigerians like that. A 13-year-old baby want to put out in marriage. Will they do that to his great-grandchild? Putting gun in the neck of a 13-year-old baby. Will they do that to a great-grandchild? An officer of the law serving the country. Put in that kind of situation. After paying 6 million, ask for that money. Where are the police officers went to arrest that guy that was talking on TikTok? Where are they? Where are the intelligence that they had to go and arrest that guy? Where are these people? God will not let these guys go unpunished. The way they are sinking that country down, God will sink that one, not down because they are old, they are gone. Their generation, God will sink the generation down. Thank you, my brother. This is what I have to contribute.
Thank you, Mr. Ken. Wow. Anyway, let me take another call quickly so that we can move on. Love God is my strength. Please, I'd like you to talk to us. Guys, press on the like button, help us to share. Love God is my strength. Are you there? Hello? Can you hear me, man? Good evening to you.
Happy Sunday.
Thank you, man. Talk to us, please. Thank you.
Happy Sunday. I'm just excited to speak. Good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday to every one of us on the panel, the comment section, everyone. God be with every one of us in Jesus' name. Amen. Yeah, I'll quickly go to Seyi Lord. Seyi Lord is coming now. Seyi Lord is a comedian. During the election, he brought his wife to the United Kingdom. If Nigeria was good, the way he came on and started talking, Yeah, he will not bring his wife to come and live in the UK. These are one of those people who are propagandists that Tinubu has used to come into power. And he has the right to tell us that we should wait for another 1 year, 1 year, 1 month to see if it's going to work. Tinubu has been there for 1 year. Tinubu has not done anything. So why are we going to wait? If there's going to be a change, yes, changes might not happen so quickly. But from now, since Tinubu has been there, we should have seen the difference in his work, what he has done. He has laid down, and we can see the roadmap for Nigeria to be better. But there's no roadmap. All we see is them buying cars, filling their pockets with money, traveling all over the world, buying their yacht and buying private jets. Well, the one he has is packed. So what are we waiting to see? And this government has got nothing for anybody. So we should not even think about it. Nothing. He has nothing for us. All we can do is to think of how we are going to get ourselves out of here. These people, these old cargoes, I'm sorry to use this word, they have destroyed Nigeria so much, and the youth are only the one who can bring themselves out of it. I will go to the cabal. Yeah, they are talking about cabals. There's no government in Nigeria that we don't have cabal. From the time of Obasanjo, we have cabal. There are people who are lobbying behind government when government comes into power. They want to be seen to be working with the government of the day. So they are there. They are the ones they call cabal. The one that why not long ago when Buhari was there, Abakari, with Corona, he was one of those who was sitting in the place of Buhari, but he left the world. That is the way we are having the cabal. The cabal now that is with Tinubu is Bajamina and every other one of them. And they are the one who collect money. Before you see Tinubu, you put money, allegedly, you put money in their hand before they can allow you to come into Asu Rock. So there's cabal everywhere. It is not new to us. Quickly, because my time is up. The military, and I will say this finally. I'll say the military, the army, and the government of Nigeria. When I say the government of Nigeria, the legislature, the judiciary, and the executive, I'm bringing all of them together. They are joined together. They are the one who have destroyed our country. They are the one who has put our country down to this place that we are. And the only way, I always say this, that we can get ourselves out of this is for us to come together and say, all of you, Otago, your time is up. We want to take our country back and do it so that we can make it to be a better place. Thank you, everyone. Happy Sunday again.
Thank you. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Okay, Gingerbread Man, we have you on the phone. Thank you. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Mr. Evans, good afternoon, sir. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, my brother. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Really, thank you for this opportunity. I greet everyone. I have two things to talk about quickly. First of all, Mr. Evans, I want to bring to your attention that by the special grace of God, I happen to know a lot of people in the DSS. And if I tell you the amount of information that the DSS is privy to, you would know that any propaganda coming out to say a policeman has been kidnapped or his daughter has been kidnapped and is coming out to make a post on the social media begging for help is all Google. That is a staged publication, because I can tell you for sure, Nigerian government, Nigerian DSS, they have the capacity to know where each person is, at every point in time. When they make that statement on the media, they know what they are saying. But it's because of the compromise within the system. That is why they are not able to carry out, swift action against perpetrators of crimes. And that is simply because the government is involved. So please don't fall into that propaganda. Secondly, I want to quickly say this to the supporters of this administration, who completely see that the administration is failing, the Nigerian people are suffering, and they come out to make blanket nonsense excuses. I don't want to use any insulting words, but I want to point them to something. If you look at Ukraine and Russia right now, they have been fighting. Who are the people suffering? It is the soldiers that are dying. It is the innocent citizens that are dying. It is the innocent citizens that are suffering. The people at the top, the president of Russia, Zelensky himself, the president of Ukraine, and all the top officials, nothing is happening to them. If you look at also what is happening between Israel and Palestine, the same thing. So if they succeed in throwing Nigeria into calamity and chaos, let me let them know that you see the likes of the political class, the likes of Tinubu, nothing is going to happen to them. For the people that are going to go down are these ones that come online who do not even have a cover. They are just looking for their daily bread. It is those same Nigerian forces, those military, those police that will be on the gun front, they are the battle front that will go down. It is their families. It is the ordinary people that will suffer. So it is high time that both the Nigerian public, both the Nigerian security forces begin to show and pay allegiance to the country and not to serve the interests of the political class who for their several interests are ready to throw the country into chaos. And when the shells begin to go off, they will abscond. And the Nigerian ordinary man and the security forces themselves will be left to die like chicken. So let me leave it there. It's time for the Nigerian people to take their country back. It's time for the people with the uniform of the Nigerian security forces to stand up for Nigeria and not for the few. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jija Breadman. Okay, just one more call and I'm done. Only one more call. Raf, I'm returning your call quickly. You called so many times, so after you, we have to come back to our callers probably later on. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Okay, how are you, sir?
I'm fine, sir. Go ahead, talk to us.
Okay, thank you for your good work for our country.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, where I want to contribute is, I think we are expecting too much from Tinubu. What I mean is that Tinubu, if you like, give him 100 years. This one saying 10 months to 12 months. Give him 20 years. He's not going to achieve anything. What he's achieving is what he's achieving now. He's exploiting Nigeria. He's buying everything. He's buying NNPC with his family. That's what he's there for. Even the Bible said that when the foundation is wrong, there's nothing the righteous can do. This is somebody who stole the people's mandate. You cannot steal people's mandate and still use it for the good of the people. It's like me stealing your car and you used to come and carry your children to school. It doesn't happen like that. So Nigeria should just think of what to do, just like this protest, and re-strategize and look for another way we can do it. Let's say, okay, let's give him a chance. Like you, I know you have a sweet heart, which is okay. You always say that if somebody stole power and you go there, you do good, you're supporting my brother. It's not this kind of stealing power. If somebody commits a coup, maybe out of maybe there is corruption in the system, the person can do better. But this man stole he bought his way into the system. He spent a lot of money. I don't know whether you people have not seen the money paid to INEC chairman's son on the 2nd of February. If you don't have it, I'll look for it. I'll send it to you. The check, the money he paid in France to the INEC chairman's son's account. He used this company in Lagos, this company they're using this Shaguri something, they're using to construct their highway to fraud. They use it to commit that fraud. Is this somebody who spent that kind of billions of foreign currency will start doing something that will favor me and you? It just let Nigeria look for a way to get out of this. If say he will fix Nigeria and do this, my brother, I don't think so. Thank you for your good work.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, bye-bye.
All right, I'd like us to move on now. Let's hear from our panelists. Guys, do your part, press on the like button. Let me call on the first person on the panel, which is give us a mandate. That's why I have it here. Give us a mandate if you're there. Please talk to us, then I'll come to Madam Patricia. Okay, you're not available. Okay, Madam Patricia. Okay, you are there. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
For allowing me. Good afternoon to you, the panelists and the Nigerians all over the world. Greetings to everyone. Comment section. Greetings, Manu Diaspora. We greet you. Thank you for all that you do. Well, on the issue of Seyi law, I don't see when it comes to some characters or just for this platform to respect the platform, because you don't want us to refer to them as elements. We just want to probably be defining based on this platform. Seyi law is I don't know how to probably categorize him now, but he's a Yoruba boy. He's one of the I'll classify him as an Omale because as it stands today, the people that are crying most of hunger are the Yoruba people, even though the hunger is touches across the nation. He was not blind. I mean, he saw the riots. He saw the protests that went around the whole country. And so, in speaking, I think they give. I think they gave him a political office in Ondo State or where. Well, that's way to compensate their puppets. Seyi Law is a puppet, and like Mr. Jonathan usually say, he's one of the bulldogs of the politicians. So sad because I mean, this is one person that actually see literally this guy Seyi Law used Nigerians to get to limelight, and when he got to limelight, he discarded Nigerians. How do I mean? I mean, he's a comedian. I'm not sure to see doing his comedy show. If only Nigerians had boycott his shows, I wonder if this guy will have a name today. If only Nigerians had boycotted his shows, they don't buy tickets, they don't buy cable, they don't do anything. I wonder if this guy, I wonder who he will do today. Now Nigerians buy tickets, they even some people even struggle, borrow money from their friends to go to their shows, and this is what you can pay Nigerians with. It's just so sad. So sad. It is not blind, it is not sickness, it is not the sickness of the eyes. This is not even a government. This is not a government. This is not an administration. This is just some people put themselves together. They have a criminal drug baron as their leader, and they have some surrogates around him called Lagos boy, the Shekiri boys, like Jesu Tega Onokpasa. He's the Shekiri boy wing of Tinubu. Tinubu has Lagos boys. He has the Shekiri boys. He has Northern boys. He has boys in the east. He has boys all over the places. So he is now Seyi Law is part of the boys that Tinubu use when it comes to the entertainment industry. It is not sickness of the eyes. Nigerians are feeling hunger, and this element is telling Nigerians to relax. For how long? How long must Nigerians relax? In your closing article, Nigerians are relaxing and they are still giving SUV to people that are they are going out of, they are retiring, or probably they are leaving the service, and they are giving them SUVs. SUVs. And Nigerians are dying of hunger, literally. That means these guys don't care. They don't care about Nigerians. It is just them and their families. So for me, Seyi Law should not be paid attention, honestly. He's just one of those people that you put, dog when they back, you put bone in their mouth, they keep quiet. That is one of them. That's one of them. And then Peter Obi said the black man has not contributed anything. Well, you read the article to us. When it comes to Peter Gregory Obi, everybody wants to jump on it. And that is what is happening to Abati. Abati has not recovered from the trauma he suffered under Jonathan when they picked him up and then put him in prison. I think he's still suffering from that trauma. So whatever has to do with Peter Obi, everybody must comment, everybody must write. It is not necessary now. The evil that the black man contributed to human race is worth more than the good that we have contributed. And it's debatable. I mean, not for obvious. I mean, we know that Emegoli beat internet. We have Nigerians, we have Africans all over the world doing exploits. Great. When it comes to evil, black man cannot be separated. Because what can you call it? Is it not evil that the people are literally crying of hunger?
and you release policemen to tell them, don't cry. And if you cry, if you don't know how to cry, the next thing is to buy them. Do you know over 40 people were fired during the protest? During the election, over 80 people were fired. That means, if not for any other thing, just because the criminal driver must be a president, you have lost over 120 people. 120 people. The sad one is that people are crying of hunger, and you end up buying them. Even the one that sat in their houses. I mean, we saw the story of a young man that sat. He was in his father's house when they gunned him down. So that's the reality of the nation. It's wickedness upon wickedness upon wickedness everywhere. Wickedness of men all over the places. So for me, I just believe that Mr. Peter, he said it right. Black men, I mean, black race they are doing good, but the wickedness that we contribute, the wickedness of a black man outweighs the good. And people saying that maybe because of the election. Hey, election is over. Peter has moved. He has moved on. Mr. Peter Gregory has moved on with his life. The last time I checked, the person that even commented about him saying that most people that commented, the last time I checked, they cannot stand the wealth of Peter Obi. So he has moved on with life. He's doing his own thing. Nigerians are the ones that should sit down and determine on how the country gets better, because it's not getting better. My brother, it is not getting better. I have never seen this worse. In the few years I have lived as a Nigerian, people are literally eating grass. And when you talk, people like Abati will tell you grass is a vegetable now. People are literally eating grass. People are picking from a dumpster to feed their families. And these guys don't care. The politicians don't care. Nigerians, you are the only one that can deal with them. Nigerians are suffering. Nigerians are hungry. Nigerians in Nigeria, they are suffering and they are hungry. So it baffles me when you see people just talk because they are benefiting from it. Seyi law. You don't know you are benefiting from a criminal society. That means you're also a criminal. You're a criminal. Because that's what you are portraying. You're a criminal. Because you are benefiting from a corrupt and a criminal system. In the first place, how did Seyi law become the special advisor to their governor? I mean that's debatable. It can be unpicked and chosen, but he's benefiting from a criminal society. Now, on the issue of the police chaplain that was kidnapped. Now, the police chaplain is more or less like you can probably liken them to be pastor of a church. Now, and so the DPO of that department, or sorry, of that police district, will not say they don't know that man. The daughter is there. Now, last week we saw how equipped the police department is in Nigeria. Different magazine, different AK-47, AK-49, tear gas, armor tank, everything they brought out. They know how to gather intelligence. Why is that intelligence not helping them to save their own people? And now the man is begging Nigerians. Rather than beg the police department to come and rescue him, you are begging Nigerians. Nigerians, the last time I checked, they are not security personnel now. The last time I checked, Nigerians are not, they are not armies. They are not the ones in charge of security. So the man would have made his call to the AIG, to Christopher Musa and Olumayowa and the likes of them, because they know how to uncover intelligence. They brought out their tanks and everything last week, only because Nigerians are protesting for hunger. Now, one of your people is in the den of the killers. Go and rescue him. With all due respect and sense of responsibility and humility, that man should have made his call to the Nigerian police and not asking Nigerians to donate money for you. No. I know people will say, if I tell Nigerians, please don't donate money, they'll say, this guy is wicked. That's not wickedness. That is like, okay, keep the money that would have given to keep the money and let the security officers do their job, because this is the reason why they went to School of Defense Academy. This is one of the reasons why they went to the police college to disarm intelligence, to dislodge kidnappers and rescue legitimate Nigerians from the hands of kidnappers on their territory, and they can even do it outside their territory. The last time I checked, Donald Trump sent military to Nigeria to come and rescue one American in Sambisa Forest, and that man was rescued. So why won't Nigerian police be able to rescue their own now on their own territory, on their own soil? If they can go and kidnap Mazinam Dekano from where he was, they can as well help rescue this man and the wife without any loss of life. So you asking Nigerians to donate money for you, for me, that's not the right call. The right call is for you to have called on the police to come and help you and your family, to come and help him and his family. So for me, Nigerians, I will encourage you, please. I mean, if you have your money, you can do whatever you want to do with your money. But if I will advise, do not contribute. Let the police department rescue this man and his family. Let them go and save them. Let them rescue them. And to Farmer's video, I mean, that video was right on point.
Okay.
But with these guys, would they learn to stop borrowing from IMF and join and do the needful? Because IMF policies is anti-human. Thank you very much. I need the mic.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Madam Patricia, thank you very much, ma'am. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. Okay, Madam Patricia is now available. I'll move on to Mr. Jonathan. Thank you very much, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Elvis, thank you very much. I greet you once again. Thank you very much for the work you are doing. God bless you. I appreciate you. I greet all the fellow panelists also today, and those on the comment section. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you, man. God bless you, man. Those that are listening, I greet everyone. Welcome once again. Yeah, let me just quickly start where Give Us a Mandate ended. Nigerians are not military intelligence officers. Nigerians, talking about the non-military Nigerians, civilians Nigerians, they are not military intelligence officers. Neither are they trained police officers. They have their jobs. The Nigerian military have their job. The Nigerian police have their jobs well cut out for them. And they display that to Nigerians. We all saw it. Let them do this. And I will say this with full chest. And I know people will say, what if it is your own family? What if it is your own brother? I stand on record. If anybody is kidnapped in Nigeria, refer to the Nigerian police, to the Nigerian military. Let them do their job. They have the capacity. They have the capacity to oppress Nigerians. They have it. So let them go ahead and do their jobs. They have the capacity to oppress, to suppress Nigerians. It is no longer something that we have to argue about. If anybody in Nigeria, people that 2023 brought them into the Nigerian politics, that they don't really know, when people are talking history, some people don't understand. But now you've seen it. So everybody have seen it now. It's clear. We all saw the strength of the Nigerian police on the streets of Nigeria. They are ready to buy as many people as possible. So they have the capacity. They can go after these people. And when Mr. Peter Obi said, black men has not contributed anything except
Wickedness. Yes. Yes, of course. With respect to Nigeria in particular. With respect to Nigeria in particular. You read that statement, you read it out. It was the last paragraph that he made this line. He made this statement. So when you read that statement in its entirety, you will know the context from which Mr. Peter Obi was talking with respect to Nigeria. And most Nigerians are Christian, they are Christians. In fact, the Bible even said it. What Peter Obi quotes is biblical. That statement that he made is biblical. If you go to your Bible in Psalm 73 verse 12, he said it, and it gave us the definition of wickedness, of wicked people. The Bible said that if you read, it said the wicked people are those that enjoy life and they amass wealth. Is that not the definition of Nigerian politicians? They enjoy life. The Bible said, that's the definition of wicked people. That means now God even said so, that wicked people, he gave the definition. Wicked people are those. They enjoy life. Read it in different version. Read in King James Version. Read the New Living Translation version. You will see it there. Read at least about 2, 3, or 4 version of the translation of the Bible. You will see it there. Psalm 73, 12. Wickedness, wicked people. They are those that enjoy life. They live at ease. And they gather wealth together. That's wickedness. That's what they do in Nigeria. Yes. He was speaking even scripturally. So it's not faulted at all, as far as I know it. And for that Seyi guy, that Seyi law, I'm trying to even get to know the guy even more. That guy is a true comedian. Some people don't know their calling. He's a comedian. He was just talking as that guy. He was just talking as a comedian. He didn't even know. He took it to another level. Nigerian issue, things that are affecting Nigerians, seriously affecting their lives, affecting the lives of the generation now and those yet unborn. He took it to the comedy level. That guy is a comedian. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. He was reading. He kind of wrote it down and he was reading it out. And Tinubu has increased revenue. Which revenue? Cheyilo, you don't even know anything. I pity the people of Ondo State. I pity them. What a misfit you are. What a mediocre you are. I pity the people of that state. If these are the people that the governor surrounded himself with and they are looking for development, you aren't going to get anything. If these are the types of comedians that the governor surrounded himself with, and these are the people he's listening to, I pity the people of Ondo State. I pity them. Revenue. Which revenue? Revenue increase that has brought hardship and increased poverty to Nigerians. Is that the revenue you are talking about? The revenue that they are getting by increasing import, an import-dependent country. Nigeria is import-dependent country. The import duty has been increased by over 200%. Who do you think is paying it? Mr. Sheyilo, revenue. What kind of revenue are you talking? And then what is the rate of Naira now compared to what the rate of Naira is compared, to dollar a year ago? Whatever revenue they are talking about has been washed away. It has been neutralized by the depreciation of the Naira. So what revenue are you don't even know what you are talking about. 5 billion paid in forex backlog. You don't even know what you are talking about. I pity your state, the people of your state. The backlog that was paid with borrowed money, at the expense of Nigerian crude oil. at the expense of Nigerian crude oil? Is that the one you are talking? Is that the backlog that you are talking about? Robbing Peter to pay Paul. You borrow money to pay the backlog, and then the debt is now there. The guy, I don't even know where to start from. I just pity the people of that state. And these are the people that even Mr. Tinubu at the center surrounded himself with. Complete misfits and mediocres. Because there is nobody who will work for him. Nobody who has the people who have quality will not work for them. Because the people who have quality will tell them the truth, but they won't listen to the truth. You can't even work with them because if you tell them the truth, you can't, there's no way you can, light and darkness cannot work together. It cannot be. It's not possible. This is a government of deception. Dr. Sam Amadi, that interview that you showed, yes, he said it clearly. We don't need to say it again. If you don't know, this is a government of deception. It's a government of misrepresentation, miscommunication. Just name it. Why? Why are they misrepresenting? Why are they misleading Nigerians? Because of desperation. They are desperate and they continue to lie. And when you lie one, you have to lie another to defend the previous one. Now have a catalog of lies from May 29, 2023 today. There are a catalog of lies, misrepresentation all over the space. As if people don't know what we're talking about. The government is lying. The state government also have been exposed. So but there's no place for them to hide. The state government is claiming that the money given to them was a reimbursement. What is reimbursement? Reimbursement simply means that money that you have spent, they are giving it back to you. And the question now goes to the state governor. Let's see where you spend 573 billion that is being paid back to you now. Where is 573 billion in Nigeria? Simply means that each state gets about average of 20 billion. Thereabout. Where is 20 billion in any state in Nigeria directed to poverty or to support the citizens? Please pick one state in Nigeria and let's go into it and let's see where 20 billion is. Apart from perhaps maybe that's the money that the likes of Alex Oti of Abia has been utilizing effectively. Other than that, where? This is a government of lies and deception. They are perfect. They can't do anything without lying because of desperation. It tells you again, we're talking about it when Mr. Tinubu a week ago now, he gave that speech, that recorded speech. It was written. He didn't even know what he was reading. A president will have scrutinized and know that no, this didn't happen. He didn't know what he was reading. They just wrote it for him. And he was reading it. And this is the man some people are calling out that he should come and have an interview. Mr. Tinubu, I will eat my tongue if Mr. Tinubu comes out and have an interview. If he comes out and have an interview, unscripted interview I'm talking about, I will eat my tongue. Unscripted one. Don't bring, not NTA, not journalists that you have paid. Bring them on board and then bring Nigerians to call in. Uncensored. People that you don't know that they will call. Let question comes from social media, from Nigerians in the diaspora. Let Mr. Tinubu stay there for 1 hour or 90 minutes and answer those questions. I dare him to do that. He can't. It's not that they admit that he can't. Mr. Amadi was being, he has to be nice. He has to be nice. He was saying that Mr. Tinubu has the intelligence, the capacity to sit down. He doesn't have it. Mr. Tinubu can't. And that's the president that we have there. I'm not proud to have him as the president of Nigeria. I'm not. And there are millions of Nigerians like that. They are not proud. A president that cannot come out and speak to them, it has to be written and recorded. That's shameful. That's what we have in Nigeria. The gentleman that spoke, the man from the north, he spoke well. The gentleman from north that spoke, yeah, that man spoke well. I was speaking to channels, to the channels guy. Yes, the entire country needs to be reviewed and restructured equitably. That's what we need. They can be lying to themselves. It's not going to happen. And I said again during the protest, just following the protest, I said it is what happens next. And now we're seeing that the National Assembly is now approving over 2 billion to buy SUV again for some people from the Public Complaint Commission. You will ask yourself, why the Public Complaint Commission? Are those people so sensitive? Yes, they are. That agency is so sensitive, but they have buried them. You see, that Public Complaint Commission, that is the agency that you and I and Nigerians can go to. That is the agency that whistleblowers go to. That is the agency, in other words, the agency that you can go and report to. That is the agency that has the right to enter into any ministry, any parastatus or agency and audit that agency. But they have bought them. So this is their payback time. This is their payback time. All the Public Complaint Commissioner. That agency is so powerful. If you in any case, it's so powerful. That agency is supposed to be coming up with quarterly report and annual report of every government department, including the presidency. Have you heard of that agency? Nobody. They are buried. They bury them. This is their payback time. Because I don't understand why at this point in time, which means they have not learned. That's why I said this protest is a warning. No, it's still going. That's why I carefully choose my word. It's a learning. It's not like this. It's a learning. It's a learning. And your refusal to learn from this, you will pay the ultimate price. Each and every one of you people, politicians in Nigeria, especially those that are running Nigeria right now. Mr. Elvis, thank you very much. I'll leave it at that. Thanks.
Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much. Like I say, you versed today. To be honest, if you look at the Nigeria situation, we all come here to talk. You listen to the video that I played earlier on from Arise, where Olobodu, that man, his name is difficult for me to pronounce, was saying that we all have been talking for the past many years, and we are still talking. Everybody is talking, but this set of people know what they are doing, recycling themselves. Now my turn, now your turn, and all that. Before I call on the next person, let me take you guys back again to how we got to where we are today by Tinubu.
Otundele, nísìnyí o. Àṣẹ o. Láti ìgbà tá a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí AD, AC, ACN, agbedori APC, oògùn ẹ̀fọ́rí. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? A fẹ́ ṣe é gbà yẹn. This is me telling you between my life and God Almighty. Buhari ní kí n wá ṣe gbákejì o. Ó nítorí àkọ́kọ́ tó ń jáde, ó ń gbé fún Ọ̀kadìgbò, flamboyant, fàájì loving, Catholic, pé wọn dìbò fóun. Ẹ̀ǹkejì òun gbé fún another Igbo Umesi Oke tó jẹ́ speaker wọ́n gbà lọ́wọ́ òun wọn dìbò fóun. Ó ní òun rí i pé tóun bá lọ mú Pope wá láti Rome wọn ò ní dìbò fóun. But ìwọ Bọ́lá Tinubu ó ní gómìnà mẹ́fà ó tí lose election rí. Gbogbo nǹkan tàdé ń wò ní statistics ńgbà yẹn ó fífọ̀ wá ó ní ká kó dìjọ rọrùn. Ó ní àti ìdí ibẹ̀ yẹn kó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ ká tó ẹgbẹ́ yìí tán. Ìgbà tá a tó tán tá a mú àwọn PDP wọlé Sàràkí rí i pé àwọn PDP ò ní rí nǹkan kan tèmi bá tí Buhari bá jẹ́ president èmi náà Muslim tí n bá jẹ́ vice president òun ò lè rí senate president ò tún lè jẹ́ Muslim. Mo ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí campaign madaru nìyẹn bá ní ẹ wá mo léèyàn tó jẹ́ Christian màá mú un lẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ yóò gbọ́dọ̀ fọ́ àdẹ gbọ́dọ̀ fẹ́ bí n ṣe mú ẹni tó jọmọ yín sílẹ̀ nìyẹn. Lẹ́gbọ́n yẹn orúkọ mẹ́ta náà ní kí n mú wá orúkọ Yẹmí Kàdóso wà number 1 orúkọ Wálé Ẹdùn wà number 2 Yẹmí Ọ̀ṣínbàjò ó wà number 3 mo wá ní ẹni kí n mú orúkọ mẹ́ta wá tí n bá mú.
This man, now only he bring vice president, now only he bring president, now only he still can become the president after those two people will bring. Nigeria is finished.
Mr. Elvis, you know what he did, Mr. Jonathan. You know what this guy did, man. This guy is so. What he did basically was he brought Buhari came. Now they asked him to bring 3 vice presidents: Yemi Kadoso, Wale Edun, obviously Osinbajo. Now they know that Osinbajo has a name and he also has a platform. Obviously, the Redeem, right? Man, these guys are man.
Let me finish where I'm going. Emi Lokon, Awa Lokon.
Mẹ́ta mo ṣílẹ̀kùn fólè nìyẹn. Ẹ lè fi kẹrin kún. Kẹwàá mú kẹrin yẹn. Ẹyọ kan ni máa fún yín. Ẹyọ kan torí èmi ni fẹ́ surrender right mi fún yín. Àwọn ulamas tó ń jẹ́ ògbóǹtagì àfáà mùsùlùmí wọ́n wá bá mi. Aago 2:00 sí 3 a ti parí ọ̀rọ̀ láti dá wọn lóhùn pé ok àní ẹyọ kan sẹ́ Buhari fúnra rẹ̀ dẹ̀ fẹsẹ̀ rìn wá olódà òun gbà kí n fẹ́ ẹyọ kan lẹ̀ bí n ṣe forúkọ Yẹmí Ọ̀ṣínbàjò sílẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ó tọrọ ọbẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ẹ tí gbọ́ lẹ́nu mi rí láti ibi kankan ibi ní ti kọ́ máa sọ yẹn. Ìpè kó má dàrú kó má bàjẹ́ orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá káàtì ẹ̀ lè débẹ̀ ká gòkè díẹ̀ ìjọ ta ti ń bàbọ̀ torí bẹ́ẹ̀ ń ṣe nísìnyí aṣọ dára wà mo kàn ní ó tásìkò ọ̀rọ̀ ojú orí kọ́ tó bá jẹ́ tìwé ni mo kàwé o. tó bá dẹ̀ jọ́rọ̀ àgbà ni èmi lẹ́gbọ̀n wọn dẹ̀ bí méjì tí wọ́n máa ní ìkan ṣáájú gbẹ̀gbọ́n. àpèmọ́ra ẹni dẹ̀ ní lágbé tèmi dire mo ti ń sìn yín bọ̀ ọjọ́ ti pẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ kìíní wá èmi ló kàn. èmi ló kàn. ìgbà tó ń yọ ẹgbà ti Atiku nínú ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ tó bá Sanjọ́ fẹ́ nà pa ọ̀dọ̀ mi ló sá wá èmi ló kàn. mo filẹ̀ fún ó yọ akéèti inú rìbádù ọ̀rọ̀ akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ọgbọ́n orí ni kínní lóru nìṣó mo gbé inú rìbádù síta. ọdún ó ti lé lọ́dún mẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dọ́gbọ̀n sí tí mo ti ń sìn wọ́n bọ̀ eléyìí tó jókòó lẹ́yìn mi Dàpọ̀ ṣó wàá lè sọ pé òun lè di ìdádì gọ́fúnà tí ó bá ṣe mí.
Una see the way Tinubu take draw that agbada, make una see him again. He was ready for anything. My people, now where the journey start be this one.
Mr. Elvis.
Everybody that were yelling and clapping there, they are suffering today. Everybody is feeling it.
Oh, they are crying. You are not listening. They are crying.
Yoruba lokan, Awa lokan.
Tinubu was not saying Yoruba lokan. You see, he was touching his chest. Me, he's talking that me. Personally,
for him by himself.
Himself. Talking about me, personally.
Kai. Anyway, I thought I should take your memory back to how we started, my people. I appreciate you all. Let me hear from another person here. Mr. Destiny. Thank you, sir. If you're there, I want you to talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good evening, sir. I'm here like if I'm not here. Hi, man. This country is finished. This man did not even come to rule. He not even come and say he want to rule the country. When you listen to this video, it's just like somebody that is coming that I see something, I want to go and take it. I don't even know how to put it. How did we get here? Which kind of country now we call this? So I don't really understand. He just come, Emilokon, finish. No any other statement, nothing else.
I beg.
We now have one.
Destiny. No use laugh, Kimi. Say he just come with Emilokon. The guy, listen. Best way carry vice president come. He carry president come. Atiku get wahala. Atiku run to ram. Rubadu, get wahala. He run to ram. So Tinubu don't fake own Nigeria long time ago. Not be now. He don't tie Nigeria tie his pocket many years ago. So when I never know the one chance when I so go ahead.
This one, bros, this one pass one chance. This one pass one chance. Now zero chance to enter. If you listen to this video, you can't listen to what they happen to us. You know, say we not enter one chance. We enter zero chance. Because just look at everything where they happen, they come. Since where this man enter power. It don't look like person where can rule country, where can govern. Okay, let's say Nigeria now not be country, it's a company. Now you employ this person as manager. You just call your company, can't destroy and scatter everything. Ah, man. Now the only problem where I can't get now, this Seyi lost the command. And now what they do us during this is a man where I don't know where they don't go back to his state now. No, I never know that state. Now so they tell us, give one chance, give one chance, give one chance. Seyi now, you don't check. You know if he criticize this man, you know if he talk anything where we see man, you go offend the man, okay. You don't want to talk something where go offend Nigerians. The next thing, we'll give him like 10 months again. During the one where we don't, well, every one of our people, our brothers and sisters, they cry every month. So many of us every month, we know what we say go back to home. Sometimes even people who will not know. Now, people where you know, now they go tell you, say, bros, I get one of my friends who see problem, see what could happen. This is, I beg, even in a small thing, just do it for me, my help. We not see the suffer here. Everything. She don't know if he talk anything. I say, we'll give her 10 months during this one. If she not picking, they hungry, they suffer. You go give the picking one day to hungry before you go give her food. This kind of nonsense, bro. This one, people just this girl look say this black phone will not get some kind of reference of talk where you know the feet talk. If she not picking the hungry, with all these people where we see for Facebook or everywhere, where they want to cut their belly come out. That one because we feel they see those ones. So what of our papa, mama, brothers, and where they some kind of village where we say Facebook not there. Nothing for us to see there. All those ones are there, they even suffer pass. Now they suffer pass. Then they can't get more give another 10 months. Why would they wicked like this? I don't understand. Anybody where they criticize say Peter Obi talk say black man wicked. The person not just not talk that one. The person not know what they talk. Because okay, what if you look at this Seyi talk now? What if Peter Obi talk? Is they wrong? Is this one not be wickedness? Everybody they cry. They cry for what they happen. They shout. They scream. The next thing where will come out for human being, where God creates mad, say more give another 10 months. After like 15 months. Which kind of wickedness be all this one? This one of wickedness now. And the mumu carry his wife, go UK, go born. If cares not taking his wife and his children now go see there. They live better life. They tell people where they suffer. And the worst part of it is this one where we not get well, if they do show. Now, since we in Nigeria go see go there, go they buy table, they buy this one, they make they get the money where go they use it, they insult us. Because all this one are insults. You see people they hungry, okay. You support the man for doing election, good and fine. Now where he don't enter, he not do waiting. Because that time he thought say, say the man go feed one. I believe in the man, this, that. Okay, now good and fine. As you see, say the man not feed one. Waiting day for you to talk. Now make you not good to get some kind of strong relationship with person and love. Because if the person can't do something wrong, for you to tell him say he do wrong, it is hard. That's why sometimes your relationship with person they limit her. So that you feel talk your mind. If you want to go. I dey always tell people around me, if I do bad, you know, if you tell me say I do bad, you not be my friend, you be my enemy. Even if I allow my verse for you, but tell me, say, guy, you fuck off for here. You do mistake. This is where you do so not make sense. If I allow my verse, I might use my ego hit war, but you don't tell me the truth. Now you can't clap for me. You clap for me, finish. I can't go do bigger mistake. And in this country, I don't really know where we are going to in this country. Every time this is getting worse. People that you think that they can speak for you, they have your voice, they will come out and be telling you something that you don't even understand. Why is we Nigerians like this? All this one go come out tomorrow, and the worst part of it, they just come out now. This mumu go come out now. The next thing na giveaway go do. If you don't do giveaway now, you see many our people when not get sense go begin come out the president up and down. Now what is the just say the catch us smoke go be that giveaway. I don't man. Why people be like this? I don't really understand why people why wickedness. They all these politicians body. Because if you look what in Georgia happened right now, all these people no one work on the make that country doki. They just can't collect. Because nothing where they don't tell to okay, since we're election, before the protest, a month after they don't tell this master, see what we want. You know fit do anyone. So go time out. Like what do they call this man? Rain your mockery, the other man, that northern man, all of them will come out and talk nonsense. Okay, when they want back now, how many days it take them now where they take the approval? Just to send big go National Assembly to amend the electoral law. No, do this one. No one where don't implement for everything. But let's do the right thing. No, you are just there suffering these innocent people, giving them pain every day. You guys don't care. Just be like say, for my thinking, be like say Tinubu just consume. Enough if they travel with the money every time. So if you come become president, anytime we want to travel, we travel. Anytime we want to go for treatment, we go with say not spend your own money. I believe that I made this man come because looking at things, nothing where this man don't do since he enter power, nothing. No single thing. I never seen him. He go promise this one. No. Mostly in short, let's not even say it, say APC, CNG boss since today. Since where APC enter now, we don't have CNG boss. Since today, no CNG boss. For refinery, go to work. Since today, no refinery. Acres of land where they go do for food. Since today, no one. They go help us solve all the whole security issue problem. Since today, no one. Instead of them to make sure that the thing reduce, they always increase the pain. Security, instead of make they reduce security, or make they even make sure say no security again, they increase that. That one just come now. They send us video. That video, they're not supposed to even send a come at me. We say, they're supposed to kind of give them. They don't even get shame. All those policemen, security men, they don't get shame. Why they allow that video come out? They're supposed to do within themselves. I mean, they watch them within themselves. Then they enter house. What kind of nonsense is this one? Where people just wicked their citizens. When people cry, come on, now these policemen will not get better salary. Now they see come out. When I see tear gas, they fly for Abuja. When they say, Nigeria government go this kind of thing. Nine Sambisa forest, they don't fit go pour this tear gas for that Sambisa forest. Catch all of them. Where they there? So they got those tear gas plenty like that. Definitely now if we ordinary citizens they feel they use on the fight. When it comes to criminal, no, because now those people that they use for election. God, so I don't even know whether not. In fact, I'm not even they call God again because if really that they see God, if all of us don't deal with all those people, because really this country where we did, many of us did now leaders night don't aware. All of us still do okay. We can work at 1 o'clock. Sorry, Mr. Nadawo. Like what I talked the last time. See this man now West Shard for the East. side, na east, where police they do anyhow. You don't see any politician now where go shout that thing, make it loud though. No. But when it comes to say maybe the protest do something good, or the whole senator, governor go come and they tell one and not protest, one and not do this one. Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
All right, Mr. Destiny, thank you very much for your submission. Okay, the last person on the panel is Abdul Malik. Abdul Malik, thank you, sir, for joining us today. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Niger Watch.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, everybody in the panel. Good evening, Nigeria. I see now, you see now, bandit now, they are on TikTok. What a country. How can a bandit now, they are on air, but the Nigerian military, they cannot track them. I don't know how this our government, they are operating. Look at the way they tackle protesters, people that used to do peaceful protest. Now, bandit, they are on air. They cannot track them. What a country. Because when somebody is on air, it's like you can get the data directly to track. It's very easy to track. Just like when the bandit kidnap somebody, when they want to pay money ransom through that telecom, through online, they can track that person easily. But why can't they do that? It shows you that most of the government people, their hand is on there, understand? They are the one that sponsoring bandits and kidnappers in Nigeria. That's why the military, military and police, they can't do anything about it. How can a bandit, they come online on TikTok to speak, and the military in the country, they cannot track such people? What a country. But you are tracking protesters, people that protest peacefully because they are hungry. People that they are hungry, you are tracking them. But bandits, you cannot track bandits. People that they are destroying the country. What a country. I don't know how this thing will change. People have been talking for 60 years till now. We continue talking. Only talk cannot change this. It cannot change it. Because if you take a look at 60 years back, people have been talking. But till now, we continue talking. Only talk, it cannot change it. But it's good to talk, but only talk, you can't change it. Because those people, they are not ready to change. They are not ready to change. Just take a look. After 10 days for the protest, there is nothing change. Till now, everything is still the same. What a country. How can you maltreat your citizen like slave? The same black, not quite foreigner came in to maltreat them. The same black, the same people like you. You are maltreating your people like slave. What a country. And now, still people there, the prominent media, they don't say anything, they don't talk anything. Look at now, bandits, they have audacity. They can come on air to speak. And the police, they don't track them. The soldier, they don't track them. Those people, they are still free in the country. How can that country move forward? It can never move forward. Because most of the politicians, the government people, they are the one that sponsoring bandit. That is the reason why you see they cannot do anything. Yeah, it is clear, it is obvious now. Now, how can we change this? It depends on the citizen. Yeah, to do what is needful. Because only talk, it cannot change this. People have been talking 60 years till now. We continue talking. There is nothing change. This administration, this government, they are very heartless people. After 10 days of protest, there is nothing change. Look at the video you presented yesterday, the patron that come to visit Tinubu about the constitution. You hear after what he said, after everything. He said for now, he focus on economies. economic of the country. But before, after months back, overnight you change the national item. But now, just because you cannot talk anything about constitution, you focus on economics of the country. What a country! Those people, they are really compromised. Everybody in that country. Now it depends on the city to do something what is needful, because without for those people, they cannot come up, they cannot leave that position. Yeah, because they are benefiting from it. It's only the masses they are suffering it, because the pain did not reach them. Yeah, they are enjoying everything about it. That's why they cannot change it. Look at now, people are suffering, hungry every day. There is nothing change. Cost of living. That Seyi law, he came out and speak nonsense on air just because they give you one or two things. Those such people, they don't take that serious. They are type of, it's a category like than Ebola and Mokri and Asari. They are such people. They don't take us serious. They come away to lie, to fabricate, spread lies. That is what they come to do. Nigerians, they need to do something so that everything will change in that country. Without that, there is nothing will change, because everything will continue like this. Look at what happened after 10 days. There is nothing. Everything the same. Now, what can they do? What can we do? It's good to talk, but talk cannot solve this. Only talk cannot solve it. It can't. There is something else that will solve this problem. With talk cannot solve it alone. Emiloko, it's my turn. Okay, it's your turn. Do your turn now. There is nothing to show. It's your turn. Just your turn to feed to fill your pocket, to feed your family. That is why you came there. Just your turn. Emiloko. Okay, Emiloko, why can't you do the right thing for your citizens? Look how people are suffering in the country. You don't even care to do what is necessary. You are just saying Emiloko. What is a Miloko? It's your turn. Okay, it's your turn. Do the right thing. Help people in the country. You cannot. This last protest is just a sign. The one that is coming, it will more than this, which is, I believe, this one is just a sign. It's a signal to them, to the federal government. Because you cannot tell me if somebody is hungry, you can do anything stupid. Yeah, because of hungry. People can no longer eat 3 square meat in a day. A country, this is the first thing, the first in history of Nigeria. First thing in history of Nigeria. People can no longer eat 3 square in a day. It have never happened before in Nigeria history. This is the first time. Just because of people can no longer go to farm because of bandits. And the soldier and the police there, they cannot track such people. And those people, they come on air to speak. They can't track them with their communication. You see, I don't know how this country will move forward, because people there, most everybody there is compromised now. How can the government inside that, they are the sponsoring of the bandits and the kidnappers? What a country. Nigeria has become lavish talk in the whole world. A country that have what it takes to be fine, to be better, to be good. But our government are put on shame everywhere in the world. No matter what you have, they will say you are Nigeria. They just look you like your country people. They are somehow. What a government! Imagine if really you have sense, you did not develop your country. You are going to another mass country to develop. Are you okay? That money you use to go and store in another mass country, why can't you use it to develop your country? To put 1 or 2 factory company in your country so that you will employ people to work. What type of wicked people are those people? Graduate, they don't have work. No work in the country. Even the small company are there, they are living in the country, they are evacuating. They are going to another place just because of insecurity and other things. In lawless country, there is no law. This guy, they need to do something about this government because they don't mean well for Nigeria. This guy just come to destroy. He don't come to repair Nigeria. He don't come to repair at all. After 1 year and some more, there is nothing change. All we see is decline every day. Every day Nigeria is decline, just propaganda government. Deception, they cannot do it, lies, just to form lies, and what they are saying is not true. What type of people are those people? And our people there, they are suffering. No, there is nothing, nobody to help. And all those prominent men, they are just come on air to say something, but they will not react on it, what they say. You say something, the government did not react. Okay, why can't you say another thing again? Not to wait till how many months before you say something again. They should put pressure on those governments because they don't mean well for Nigeria. They need to put pressure on them. Without that, there is nothing will change because people are suffering and hungry. How can you, somebody that you not eat a night till no money? How are you going to feel? How are you going to feel? They don't have woman sympathy. What type of people are those people? If really you want to fight corruption, fighting bad bandits, fight them so that people will start going to farm to produce what they can eat. But that one, you cannot fight it. That is the number one thing. If somebody can go to farm, he can produce something you can eat. Like after 6 months or 1 year, he can produce something on his farm. But you can't do that because all you guys are compromised. Because you are gaining something from the people, from the government. Those Nigerian military, this General Christopher Musa. Now you see bandit come on air to say something. You cannot track them, but you are just after protesters, people that protest peaceful protests. You are after them, innocent people with their bottled water in their hand. You can't fight bandits with their arms. What a shame. Nigeria government, what a shame. Look at what a shame. You guys should change that system because the system is not working. It's not working. It's working for you, only you guys, which is not supposed to so. Let it work for everybody in the country. Not only minority are enjoying it. Let all the majority enjoy it too. Thank you, Nigeria Watch.
Okay. Abdul Malik, thank you, sir. Thank you for passing in your submission, your passionate submission every day here. We appreciate you. But unfortunately, these guys are listening, but they are not going to do anything about it. If you are waiting for the same satanic people in power to change the country for better, that will be beneficial to you and I, they won't do that. Yes. Before you and I were born, our parents, our forefathers, all of them have been calling for them to do this thing, but they refused. We need to take our final submission now. Ogashimize, you have only 1 minute, sir. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Niger Word, thank you for picking my call and thank you for all you do. You see, about black race, I think black race is most wicked on this planet. Because where I am, the same black, whether American black or black African American, they are all the same. They all are the same thing. The same way we act, the same way we do stuff, the same way. Then, when you look at white people, you see, they use their this thing to develop their country. Then we use our own, instead of using our own brain, no, we're going to use it for against fellow human beings. So, I don't know reason why we will keep doing that, and we will never, I don't know how we're going to change that, so that you will hear witches and wizards. Then, the witches and wizards the white people have, they use it to manufacture things. black people will use it to hurt ourselves.
Thank you.
Thank you, Niger Watch.
Good night, sir. All right. Let's have a final submission. Today's Sunday. 3 hours is enough for us here. Thank you very much, everyone right there listening to us. Thank you. Dauga, I can see you. Thanks for your time with us today. Thank you very much, Madam Ahmed Bright. I can see you. This was a good day. Thank you. Good evening to you all. Thank you very much, my people. I'd like us to move on right now. Have Mr. Ken call it back again. Mr. Ken, you call it back again. You have 1 minute, sir.
Hello?
1 minute, sir. Talk to us.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to call back again. I follow what the other guys are having submission, what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, please, my brother, if the Nigerian government care to listen to what we're saying here, they should please turn that country to a better country for us. Because that is our home. The Tinubu and his folks and his allies, like Chronicle, whatever they call themselves, don't care about that country. But we're begging for them to fix that country because where we are right here, right now, we're living good life. We're living a better life here. We are begging them to please fix that country because the illegitimate government that calls itself Tinubu that says it's president, which nobody voted for. How can 91 voters register to vote? 91 million for the vote. Only 20-something was recorded, which is to show that nobody voted for him. Nobody voted for that idiot that called himself Tinubu.
No, you can't use the word idiot, sir. You cannot. Please take that back.
Okay. I record our statement.
Yeah.
Please. I am saying this. Why I'm saying this is this. Our people are dying. Our people are hungry. Our people are suffering. He and his cronies are using our resources for themselves. To start with, nobody voted for him. What is his name?
Okay.
IG himself that says the head of police have no clue about what's going on by the country. But when protests came out, he said he knew everything about what's going on.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ken. Thank you. Good night, sir. Thank you very much. Okay. I have another call from Love God is my strength. Okay, thanks for calling back, madam. Please. Yes, talk to us. 1 minute. Yeah.
But sorry, 1 minute. That's okay. I'll quick. I want to speak about quickly that matter of our oil in Niger Delta. They have put it as loan. So we are from Niger Delta. Our own resources from our own land has been used to borrow money for how many years? So those people that God gave that resources, they will not benefit anything from it. It is very, very bad. And we from Niger Delta, we should think and see what we are going to do about it. It is wrong. You cannot take somebody's resources and use it like that. And they keep their own gold in Samfara. Samfara gold is for them. But Niger Delta oil from Ondo State to my people at Ondo State, all of us, Bendel, our resources is gone. Quickly, my brother that just finished speaking, it's good we're here. But I want to tell you one thing, my brother. Enjoyment not there for this place. So now the same thing they do every day. There's no place like home. Thank you.
Thank you, man. All right. There's no place like home. I support 100%. No matter what we get for abroad, no place like home. That's why you see some of us are putting our energy to see how Nigeria can be better in our time. There's no place like home. We'll not lie to ourselves. Okay, let's have our final submission for 4 minutes quickly. I'll start with give us a mandate if you're there. If anybody's not there, I'm just going to skip you quickly. Go ahead, sir. 4 minutes.
Well, thank you very much for the time. Truly appreciate it. Sometimes it is so sad that people are going through this kind of situation, and what you see in the comment section, sometimes it just baffles you that people can still be out here writing. You just wonder. Well, I think somebody called, is it Duaga? If you truly want to speak, I beg, come to this platform, come on the panel and speak. We're talking about 8-point agenda. 8-point agenda that cannot solve the problem. it just bothers. But sometimes you know that most of these people are they are not human beings. Some of them are not really human beings. Maybe they are just um, some kind of robot and all that. But if you are truly a human being, get the link, come and join us on the platform tomorrow and come and contribute. Don't be hiding here and doing all of this wickedness to humanity. Well, to Seyi Law, Nigerians, I challenge you. If you like, continue to go to Seyi Law's show. It is your money. But I think for me, people like that should be put where they belong. So, and Nigerians, keep up the protest. Don't let anybody deceive you. Protest is your legal right. You have a legal right to protest. You have the legal right to continue to protest. It's in your constitution, it's everywhere, all over the world. You have that legal right to protest and to do whatever you have to do to get your country back from the hands of these criminals because they will never change. They will never change. Tinubu is an addicted criminal. I mean, there's a FBI case filed on him. It is not allegedly. It's a criminal. So I wonder what a criminal must be a criminal drug baron. I wonder what such person can do. 8-point agenda and the countries like this. These guys are not there to give you any agenda. In fact, they don't have anything called agenda. The agenda is to come and steal and to loot. Mortar refineries here. Or some few days ago, allegedly they said there's another 17 oil well that he owns to himself. And that's how they own it all over the places. All these wicked people. So Nigerians, fight and take your country back from the hands of these looters because they will not change anything. We'll see you again tomorrow. Have a blessed night. We continue the struggle for the redeemer of Nigeria. That's how we can save the country. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Have a good weekend. Enjoy yourself and your family. God bless you in Jesus' name.
Amen. God bless you too, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Jonathan, please, your final submission. 4 minutes.
Yeah, Mr. Elvis, thank you very much once again. You know, I'm still on this. I'm still waiting, you know, to hear any solution from anyone in Nigeria, from anywhere, from any, whether from the elite, whether from the politician. I'm waiting, technocrat, whatever, any solution that on this Nigeria was since don't let me even go too far. Let me just say since July, this August now, July, August last year to date, that solution has not at one time or the other being proposed or profiled on this platform. I'm still waiting. If there's someone in Nigeria who just go to this platform, just go engage some people, commission them, let them sit down and watch this platform for the last 1 year. There is nothing new that is coming out from. I'm still waiting. The day I will hear it, I will say, wow, I've never heard this one from Niger Watch, from one panelist or from one call. I've never heard it before. I'm waiting. There is none. That is why I'm surprised today. Some people are now talking, they are selling Nigerian crude oil to borrow money. Are you just knowing that? On this platform, there are serious discussion, very vehemently, even violent discussion on the direct purchase agreement. The real document was even presented on this platform that Nigeria has executed, the real agreement itself. There is nothing. I heard another one today from Femi Showunmi, that PDP guy that Sheun was on Sheun's podcast. He was talking about Mr. Tinubu selecting some people. That's not new. It has been profiled on this platform. It has been. If Mr. Tinubu is genuine and is serious, he even say one for each state is too many. That is still, that we can still kind of say that is even arguably that is still wastage. See, 10 individuals that nobody know them. Nobody know these 10 people. They can be anywhere in the world. Just 10 people. Commission them. reporting to you and to you alone, responsible to you and to you alone. Just 10. You don't need 36. Let them go to all these states. Nobody knows them, so that they will not be manipulated, they will not be bribed, they will not be compromised. They will be feeding you back. So when you come back and you talk, people will fear you. That how did this man know what is going on in my state? So when I heard that from showing me the PDP guy, it wasn't new. In a nation like Nigeria, if there is anything that is needed, that is one of them that you cannot minus. You can't take it away. You need people that will go to each and every state and be monitoring what is going on at the state level, at the local government level. People are not living in Nigeria, in Abuja. 200 millions, over 200 million, 99.9% of Nigerians are not living in Abuja. They are living in a state. They spread across local government. That's how you will know. The video showed here yesterday or 2 days ago in Edo State where the rice palliative distributed to party operatives. They are repackaging it. That is something that it will have been through intelligence on the president's desk. You will call them to order. If you really want to fight this corruption, if you really want to help the Nigerian people. What a shame, distributing rice like 3 cups of rice or 5 cups of rice to Nigerians. Everything is about rice palliative. It doesn't. We don't have to descend that low. We don't have to descend that low. The president should be ashamed. Your office should be ashamed. The people around you should be ashamed. This is what should have prompted them to say, no, we will go to the root of this. So that the governors, each and every state, they will sit up. Because it is like there's camera all over. Somebody is watching them. You will mandate some people. They will do your job. Nigeria needs this. Every country is different. You cannot take the solution they are using in the United Kingdom or United States or European countries and no, Nigeria is different. You have to put the solution that fits Nigeria. That is the one. This is what Nigeria needs. Everybody must be checkmated, especially those that the resources of Nigeria is passing through them. To go to so that these resources can land in the hands of average Nigerians. It's passing through them. These people must be checked and audited, as in like 24/7. It will become literally impossible for you to steal. And you will mandate these people too. If you compromise on anything, you go to jail. They will have signed it before they will start working for you. They will have signed their jail document. No appeal. I will hand you over. You will be prosecuted and you go to jail. So they don't go to state and start using it as another avenue to start collecting money and sabotaging you. You need people like this. We need this format in Nigeria because everybody is stealing. All these billions that you are distributing to the state is not landing in the hands of Nigerians. You see those people we saw on the streets the last 10 days, they are not getting it. They are not getting it. This thing is ending up in the hands of party operatives and politicians. Even before it leaves your president, it leaves your office. They've already cornered it. Starting from your chief of staff, they've already cornered it. Before it gets to the state, it will be nothing. It can't even feed a ward. And you will say they should use it for the entire state. What gets to the state at the end of the day cannot even feed a ward, talk less of the entire state. And by the time it gets there, the governors will still corner it as well. So what is left? What? There is nothing. You need to checkmate people. If you are really serious and genuine, you must do this. See, this one, there is no ifs or buts about it. You must have it in Nigeria. Have your own intelligence and audit team that nobody will know about them. And you will give them all the powers that they need. Anything they see in the state, they will report back to you. You will call them to order immediately. They said they received 573 billion naira distributed to them as reimbursement. Simply means that the state have spent the money. So you are giving it back to them, but it's a loan. But where is the money? You didn't ask them, okay, this money I'm giving back to you, show me what you use it for. They cook papers and presented it to them, presented it to World Bank, that these are the things that we've done. What have you done? Let somebody show us that is directly benefiting the people. There is nothing to show, absolutely nothing. Because there is no way you will sink 20 billion in a state in Nigeria, 20 billion naira in a state in Nigeria, that the people of that state will not know. The day that one governor will sink 20 billion, truly and really and honestly, sink 20 billion into his state directly to the people, that state will never be the same again.
Exactly.
You know what 20 billion naira is? Do you know how far you can go? Do you know how many centers you can open? Do you know how many employment? Do you know how many small businesses you can encourage? 20 billion. That 20 billion, they don't even inject 1 billion. And I can defend that.
Very wicked human beings.
They don't even put 1 billion out of that 20 billion into the state. Where is 20 billion? 20 billion naira. Inject it in any state. You will see it all over the place. And you sit down there in Abuja and you are calling all this money. It's not going to work. If you are really serious, that you want to help Nigerians, you must do this. It is not negotiable. It is not optional. You must have your eyes on the ground and get these people. They work for you and for you alone. They report to you alone. And they already signed their death warrant before you employ them. You will audit the people that you send out to audit. They will also have people that are also watching them. So you send 10 people out to be doing their work. Another 10 is also watching the 10.
Thank you.
So we just we need a government that will be truthful, that will not be deceiving Nigeria. There will be no deception. You just come out openly and truthfully. You just want to change Nigeria. You can do it. Mr. Elvis, thank you very much. I'll leave it at that. Thanks very much, and I greetings to everyone once again.
Mr. Jonathan, wow, that was your final submission is more stronger than the first submission of today. I want to say thank you very much. I like that figure you mentioned, just 20 billion. Let me call it just, because the reason why I'm calling it just compared to what these guys are receiving, let them open their heart and be truthful to themselves to just use 20 billion out of what they are getting to work for the people. These people will not. Like my state, Obaseki will go and be renovating secretariat. Renovating painting schools. Edo people are clapping hands for him, saying that, oh, technocrat. Now, see, satanic APC is warming up now. Warming up, full of criminals. We're in big trouble in Nigeria. Because now people, they vote these people in. Upon what we all are facing today, people are campaigning for these people. Sad. Very, very, very sad.
Mr. Elvis.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Elvis, although people are campaigning for them, people are not voting them in. They read the process to get there. Look at what happened during the presidential election. Tinubu did not win the election. I think Abati won the election, but he rigged himself. He even said he bought the seat. So people are not voting for them. They are rigging the system. They are destroying the system to get there.
My brother, we have people in my state that is campaigning for these satanic parties. They all did.
Yes, we know that.
So it's better I let you know. Our front runners, many of them are satanic. Once you give them 500,000, 200,000, they are useless forever. We know them for those states. We know them. Some of them, they listen to me now. Yes. So let's move on, man. I don't want to change the topic. Abdul Malik, please talk to us. I'll keep Destiny for the final. 4 minutes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, good evening once again, Mr. Nigeria Watch. As you said, people are not voting for them. They are ringing themselves into there. If you take a look, most of those governors in Nigeria currently now, they don't win the election. They ring themselves there. Just like Abia, just like Imo State. Even that Kogi State, the same thing. They don't win, they ring themselves there. Because people don't like them anymore. They are just ringing themselves into the office. The same thing with the presidency. You see, Nigerian, you see, till now, Nigeria, they don't have their citizen database. What a country. Just like that example, if somebody committed a crime in Abuja, he will go to Port Harcourt, commit another crime. They will not know that he has committed a crime before in Abuja. What a country, no database. And there is no fingerprint, there is no fingerprint machine. A country, there is nothing, the system is collapsed, it's not working. There is no camera. How can you detect people that they are criminal in the country? You cannot. Because the system is collapsed, there is nothing is working. Everything is collapsed. Now, what can they do to change the system? It depends on the citizen. Yes, it's not to talk. The talk is good, but how long have we been talking? Not to change, the same thing. Take it, people are hungry now currently. Another system. There is nothing, another now system that you have never put before history of Nigeria. People are hungry now. There is no food. Just because of bandits, they can't go to their farm to feed themselves. Now, what else? What is nobody know what is coming next? That you'll be seeing people dying in the street. What a country! What a country! Nigeria. You have the money is there, but what are you doing with the money? You are borrowing money, but there is no effect. There is nothing to show. What are you doing with the money that you are borrowing? No light, no road, nothing. Okay, why are you borrowing then? Just to share and go and keep another man's country. Still, some people will still come on air to defend the government. What a country. Every day Nigeria is declining, is changing. There is nothing good come out of the country. After, I don't really know what we do to change the system, because it's like everybody there is like self-interest. They don't care for masses. And the masses, they are the ones that are feeling it, because they are the ones that are suffering. But some people are okay, they don't even care, they don't care. Even though they don't care to contribute anything. That is the major problem we have there now too. But only the masses, they cannot do it. The permanent men, they need to support the masses, because their voice, when they talk, the government will hear their voice. But they can't. They only talk small. They cannot even take action what they said. Only to talk, but no action. I don't really know how this thing will change for our people. Because Nigeria currently now, the way the country is going, now till December, now till 3 to 5 months coming, if there is nothing change dramatically, Nigeria will worse than Sudan, South Sudan. Yeah, we worse than South Sudan, Somalia. Yeah, the way it's going now. Countries that have arable land, they cannot farm anymore. People are hungry in the country. So what else? What next? There is bandit, but the military, they cannot track the bandit. After they go for protector, people that protest peacefully. What can they do? Everybody is like the Nigeria is captured. How can a bandit come out in live TikTok? You are telling me, are you kidding me? That the military, they cannot track such things? It's very obvious. The government, their hand is there. They are the ones sponsoring those people. Yeah, it's clear. What a country. This man, he need to come out. They need to, those who they need to get out from that place. They don't know how to govern country. They cannot move that country forward. Rather to bring more disaster in the country. And what we are seeing now, that is what will continue to happen if there is not a change. Look at Nigeria today. Nigeria today, man, nothing. Thank you very much, Mr. Evans.
Mr. Abdul Malik, thank you, sir. God bless you. Oga Destiny, if you're there, your 4 ministers now.
Thank you, Mr. Niger.
Thank you.
Everyone once again. Man. Well, it's not easy to give up, sir. Because that country, you never be tired person as more. Let me start from where I stopped for the first statement. Because when during time of protest, everybody, mostly from the Igbo land, we are telling our people, don't protest, don't protest. Now, this man is complaining about the security problem that is going on. You will not hear any senator or any governor that will complain, that will tell the federal government not to be killing our people again. Sorry, not to be buying our people again. Not to be suffocating each and every one of them again. No, but when protest came, all of them came out, and our brothers and sisters, some of them, like us, believed them and said they are not going to protest. Who among all those politicians now, with all money of these security men, none of them will disturb all those politicians. None of them will disturb all those so-called billionaires and millionaires. None of them will disturb them. It's just people like us. They are trying our best to make sure that we are okay. Those are the people that they will disturb. But when time came for us to, every one of us to speak up so that the country will be okay, everybody will be fine. No police will disturb us like where we are. No police will come and harass you unnecessarily like that. No. That's why I always blame we, ordinary people, sometimes when this is going on in that country. Because those politicians, those elders, I don't even know if they are elders, but me, I don't send any of them in here. Those are the people that will come and be saying, hey, respect elder. How will I respect people like this? All these things is going on. They are frustrating these big guys. Okay, if someone is coming back now with this kind of video I'm going to eat now, how will I go there? Because I don't know what will happen to you if on your way. Or if this guy now, they did what is not okay with him, nobody will know what happened. The next thing they will say, oh, no government. The politician will not speak out. The elders, they are called themselves elders, I don't even know what they are eldering. They will not speak up. But when we are trying to fight for the country to be okay, all of them was there shouting, no, they don't like us, they don't like us. But you try to collect money. You guys will go down and collect money. You will not tell us that they don't like us. But time for us to shout, to cry out, you'll be telling us they don't like us. All this kind of thing. And what is happening for the North, happening for the Yoruba land, the Edo Delta, same thing is happening with us. Because as police is misbehaving, it's only northern side, sometimes the police don't misbehave that much. But the rest region, all the rest, the police, all of them misbehave, same thing. Then we or never will be supporting these people, all these criminals. Thank you, Rose.
Okay, God Destiny, thank you very much. Thank you for your time with us today. My people, we've come to the end of the broadcast. I appreciate you all. Yes, we give thanks to God that we managed to do this again. So tomorrow is another day. We're going to continue from where we stop. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. I'd like to appreciate those of you that call in today. Thank you very much. Love God is my strength. Agashi Mize, Mr. Ben, and many others that call in. And God bless you now. Then I appreciate Those of you that supported the channel, thank you very much. Love God is my strength. You actually call in today as well. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Martin, Benjamin. Thank you, my people. Now God will bless you now. Thank you, Martin Benjamin. Your message is very, very encouraging. Thank you so much. Say, my brother Elvis, I think we all need a cup of coffee. Now our country is finished. There is no way out. All Nigerians should be ready for a long haul. I think there's a way out. I think there's a way out. But if we come together to continue to speak in one voice, I think there's a way out. So I just hope that we can have a better country in our time. You know, I appreciate every one of you right there on the comment section. Mother of Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy, for all you do. I appreciate you always. Thank you, Dalga. Thank you, Michael Oganemaro. Thank you, Black Panther. We can see right there on the comment section. Patience Osaseri, thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you, Love Maduka. Thank you, Abo Azi. Mother Iris Finest, thank you. Earlier on, you were with us. Thank you, Adeswas Agede, and many, many others. I'm gonna go bless you now. Oga Chris, you're just coming in without close. You know, I guess you were listening since now, right? Good evening to you, sir. Oga Chris, you're not talking. Oga Chris, you're not talking.
Domo, sir, can you hear me?
Now I can hear
Hello?
you. Good evening to you, sir.
Okay. Good evening. Sorry,
but you know we already closed now.
You are just closing.
You know they follow us since.
No. I
Okay,
just come my
but you know what we presented, right?
Yeah, I saw some of the things. I just quickly ran through some of the things where you present.
Okay, talk to us briefly. Let's round up. Thank you.
Okay, Domosa, thank you very much for the opportunity. Well, because of the shortness of time, good evening, everybody. Let me stand on existing protocol. I'm only that for a special greetings to you. Happy Sunday to everybody. Yeah, it's good. I'm still able to make it. It's still all about Nigeria. Nigeria, thank you so much for all you do and the people on the panel with me. And thank you all for holding the fort. Well, for me, I think the protest has kind of ended, and we can see what Tinubu said. I saw a little clip of the video. I think that video was when he famously declared that Emiloko, it's my turn. So, guys, this is actually what we should understand, that these people, they feel that the nation belongs to them. So that is why this protest is annoying to them. It's as if this is my time. It is my time to run this nation, and you people are protesting. I don't give a hoot. I don't simply care about how you people feel. It is my turn. I have to run the nation the way I want. Tell me, after 10 days, this man has not acceded to any of the requests that were made, not even one. It's just only that he said he acknowledged the pains of the people, and that was like 1 week ago. And till that time, till now, nothing else. And we are all going about as if everything is okay. I think I was listening to somebody earlier in the day who said the religious leaders, how come they are not they are not speaking to the government apart from just one of them? How come they are not speaking to the government to listen to the people, the religious leaders, the traditional leaders? It's only when the people want to protest, if only when the people want to take action, that's when they will all come out and start telling us the reason why we should maintain peace and orderliness. But when the provocation is being orchestrated, they will all keep mute and they assume that nothing's going on. It is only when to pray for their fake miracles and fake magic that they do. That's when they want to carry everybody along. When Nigerians, it's almost clear that this nation does not belong to you and I. The earlier we get that, the better. The nation belongs to a group of businessmen, and it is the template that the people that created Nigeria, it is the template they left behind. That's exactly the template, the political class they are using. And this political class, get it, it's not fixed. It is not a group of people that is fixed somewhere. From time to time, we have people from every other section of the country. They break into that political class. Tomorrow, it can be any of us in this panel. It's just a question of chances, opportunities, and things like that. Imagine the Labour Party candidates, now the Labour Party person representing Edo South in the Senate. Before he was not part of that class, but today he's part of the class, Nadia, and we can't even see what he's doing. Initially, he was picked there as just a placeholder, and he was wise enough to, is he wise enough? He was smart enough to outsmart his boss, and that's why he got the ticket, and he has remained there. And now he's part of, tomorrow that guy can become the governor. Before you know, he can become the minister, he can become part of the executive council, and before you know, he's now part of the owners of Nigeria. So when we say owners of Nigeria, it doesn't mean that these people are defined. No, people break into that cycle from time to time. For after every political cycle always produces new owners of Nigeria, while some fall out of favor. My former chairman of the APC, and this man, former Nasarawa state governor, just 3 years ago, they were the owners of Nigeria, but today he has fallen out of favor. So the way the structure is, no matter who gets there, it's all about grab as much as you can grab from the nation. That is what they do. And as long as this nation is run according to that template, we are not going to go anywhere. And the only thing we can do is to take this nation from these people. It has to be a conscious effort. And that is why it saddens my heart when people that have the same dream for Nigeria, when they start fighting each other, when they cannot come together to pursue a common cause. It bleeds my heart every time I see this, because the people that are fighting for the soul, for the survival of Nigeria, they are all supposed to come together and fight as one unit instead of just coming together, and it's instead of fighting each other. They're supposed to come together and fight as one unit, but that's not going to happen. And with so much allowed different narrative due to maybe political consideration, ethnic consideration, religious consideration, to tear all of us apart. As long as we continue in this trajectory, the story is going to remain the same every day. But be that as it may, I must salute the people that believe so much in this country, that is willing to do everything for this nation, vis-a-vis somebody like Nigeria Watch and stations like this, and the people that have held on to this protest for 10 days. These people were subjected to all forms of inhuman conditions, but still they held forth, they held on to their dream, and they make sure that they were able to take this to 10 days. No matter how you look at it, this protest is already in history. It is etched permanently in the history of Nigeria, just like we refer to the NSAS protest today. We will keep referring to this protest. And I think I read somewhere that Showore said another one is coming by October 1st. And I think that is in order. But before that, it's important that everybody, the freedom fighters, we all have to have a common front so that we can actually move this nation forward. Because the more divided we are, the happier it is for them, the better it is for them. And it's so sad that whenever they want to cause this division, all they need is to throw some crumbs. And you see people fighting over those crumbs. You see freedom fighters, they start talking with two sides of their mouth. And once it happens like that, you know that a compromise has occurred. Let me quickly take the next 30 seconds to salute everybody that took part in this protest in every way, whether you were on the ground or you supported this or whatever you did in support of this protest. I want to salute all of you. You guys are the true heroes. You are the true soldiers. Not the soldiers that are led by, what's his name? Is it Brigadier Mustafa Christopher? I don't know if he's a brigadier. Those are not the true soldiers. The true soldiers are those people that ensure that this protest came to a logical conclusion. And a special thank you to the people that lost their life. It's a supreme sacrifice that they have paid. And I believe wherever they are, the community where they come from, they should be remembered, they should be recognized. They should never be forgotten in the annals of history. The ultimate sacrifice they have paid must be remembered. Epitaphs ought to be constructed, erected for these people, wherever they are, all over Nigerians. I think on this note, I just want to say, Mr. Nigeria, thank you so much for all you do. And everybody on the panel, the comment section, Mommy Diaspora, all of you, people listening, people that are called in. I love you all. It's really nice to always be with you. Thank you so much for everything you do, for the survival, for the fight of Nigeria. I think the next stage is that now that this is on, it's time to go back to Edo State politics. Because I personally made a personal vow that all through these 10 days, I'm not going to speak about the Labour Party. Because I just want this to die down. Now that the 10 days is over, I think from the coming days, we're going to open the second chapter of the campaign for the soul of Edo State. Good evening, Nigerians. Good evening, Mr. Nigeria Watch. I'm so sorry I came late, but I'm glad that I made it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Oga Chris. Thank you. I'm also happy that you put your voice to this video today. Every day have a different impact. So I want you guys to understand that you might just look like you come here to put your voice and that's it. No, it didn't end there. You're already a celebrity. A lot of people will be looking forward to meeting you on the streets tomorrow. A lot of Nigerians across the world are listening to you every day. Remember that we have our own family here that we just know ourselves and we call each other's names. But what about the people that doesn't comment, that is listening? Sometimes we are live, 1,000 watching us, 800 watching us, 500 watching us. But after the video, you now get to realize that 15,000 people have listened to your voice, 10,000 people have listened to your voice, 20,000 people have listened to your voice. It means that you are speaking to Nigerians across the world. So always know that. Yes, you coming here, I appreciate it all the time, but you must also know that a lot of people still do come here because of you sometimes. I'm talking to my panelists right now and my callers. So continue to put your voice out there, continue to do your part. Your voices are going far. Until the day somebody, it's because some of you don't show yourself on the screen and all that, but even though you don't show yourself on the screen, the day people will start to see you, or rather you introduce yourself to somebody, I'm so person, they not get to know. Now you be that voice, you see the way they will hold you tight. So standing for what is right is very, very important in life, even though it worth you standing alone. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate every one of you. And God bless you. Now we've come to the end of the broadcast, almost 4 hours, which we never planned to. Well, we've achieved it. Another day tomorrow, 6 p.m. by God's grace, we'll be here talking about the things that's affecting us. Yes, Mr. Chris, you're right. On the Edo election, we're going to resume that again from tomorrow. I actually post as well. You can see I don't put it on the title anymore. I don't put anything because we're just focusing on the state of the nation through the protest and bad governance protests. But still, they are done. So we need to move on. Let's focus on Edo State now. Election is just next month. Everybody come back, speak to the people why you want them to vote for your candidate. That will start again from tomorrow. My people, have come to the end of the broadcast. I appreciate you all. Press on the like button before you leave. Help us to copy the link, take it to all the platform where you belong. And for those of you that are going to be playing by this video later on, please endeavor to like, share, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification button so that you can join this live interaction whenever we are live. Also, press on the super thanks. Leave us a wonderful, or rather, leave us any message rather on the comment section, a feedback. We like your feedback so that we can improve on our daily activities. My people, thank you very much. And God bless you now. We've come to the end of the broadcast. Like I said before, have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Rundai Jesu Jesus